Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. Man, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, boy. It took everything I had in me to come up for this one here, boy. My whole household is sick. We are all under the
Oh,
weather.
here, Richardson.
Yeah. A la Richardson Hitchens. Um, so yeah, we'll talk about him today as well. But so forgive me, man, if my thought is a little bit off, if I don't feel and sound as sharp as I normally do. Forgive me. I'm like I said, I'm a little under the weather today. Um, and I know this is not our normal time as well. We normally start at 4 p.m. I think I said we were going to start at 2:30, and I think Jason and I actually agreed to 2:45, but I forgot to change it. But anyway, but if I didn't go ahead and start this live, I don't think I was going to be able to do it at 4. So just because of energy, so I just we decided to start it early. Um, Chris Bryant say not the CM Dub playing. Boy, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I was all around these parts, man. I was a real gangster back in the day, Jay. I was a real gangster. Let the dogs loose. Running
Don't
like a
believe that
motherfucker
stuff, man.
strapped
You
with
just
the Mac.
talking.
But I ain't that lucky caught one in the leg and in the damn back. Woo! Boy, I know about all kind of rap music, man. I was listening to everything, boy. But yeah, that
You
was
want
the
no
CM
gang?
Dub playing, huh?
Yeah, you want no gangster?
Come on, man. That was a real thug, man. You hear me? Contrary to what people may believe, because I wear glasses now, back in the day, I did not wear
Get them slapped
glasses.
off.
Back in the day, I didn't wear glasses. Okay? Back in the day,
Didn't even.
I used to be somewhat aggressive until I had kids and a wife and a job that I actually care about and things to live for. Therefore, I do not engage in the stupidness no more. Jay, that's all it is, brother. But back
I
then,
feel you. I feel you
1990,
on that.
man, 1995, boy. Anybody from Orlando, they know about 1995, OBT, 12 a.m., 1 a.m. in the morning. Y'all know who used to be out there, boy? Yeah. Anyway, by the way,
Not
I wasn't
shaking
out there.
nothing.
When I wasn't out there, I had somebody else out there for me. All right, man.
Man, this dude here.
I had somebody else out there for, but I didn't. But anyway, all right, man. So we got boxing content that we got to jump into, Jay. All right, let me get my mind straight and ready to jump into this. Okay, let's start off with everybody smashing the like button or the dislike button if they don't like the content, but make sure that you're engaging in the content. We got 19 people in the building. Smash the like button ASAP. Smash that like button. What's going on with you? Blake, what's going on? DeAndre Grant. All right.
Yes. If
So,
Jab Queen, they have to call us out like that though.
Jab Queen, yeah, that's my girl right there, man. Jab Queen, man.
Yeah,
I love to see
she called us
her
out
and
from
Two
the get
Cent.
go, man.
I love to see the ladies in the building, man. I really love to see the ladies. Man, I got my boy Tunnel Vision in the building. Let me get the $5.
Tunnel.
Damn, Devin having nightmares of Ryan Garcia right now, praying he tests dirty. Unfortunately for him, whatever Turkey want is what will happen. Ooh, shout out to my
Facts.
boy Tunnel Vision, man. I just feel like Tunnel Vision is one of
Yeah.
the guys that brings that real solid logic to the game. Like we don't always agree, but Tunnel Vision's logic is always incredibly solid. All right, let's start off with Frank Martin, Jay. All right, everybody knows last night. If you were in the Discord, I did not have access to the entire fight last night. I saw bits and pieces of the fight. I saw the entire Gary Antuanne Russell fight. So I saw that entire fight. I didn't see any of the Ryan fight. I saw a little bit of I saw highlights of the Ryan fight this morning.
Yeah.
Because my stream was completely down. I couldn't see nothing after Gary Russell. Saw a little bit of see, that's where the sharpness is going away from me. God damn it. Who was I just about to say, Jay?
You talking about Frank Martin, man.
Yeah, Frank Martin. Frank Martin. That's right. Frank Martin. I tell you, man, I'm sick, dog. Frank Martin. I saw a little bit of the Frank Martin fight, and I didn't see any fights prior to that. All right, so let's start with Frank Martin, Jay. I thought Frank looked good in the
Yeah.
first few rounds, and as per usual, I saw Frank fade. Um, Frank has faded in a number of different fights, man. I think he faded in the Tank fight. He faded in I don't remember the gentleman's name, but it was the fight right before Tank. He faded in that fight. That was the fight right before he was scheduled to fight Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, was his name? Yeah, Artem. Artem, that's who it was. Because Shakur ended up fighting Artem, saying he's strong. He's strong. Yeah, Artem.
He's strong.
He faded in the Artem
Oh,
fight. He faded in the Gervonta Davis fight, and he faded last night, man, against Woo. That's what y'all call him, Woo? Albright.
yeah, that's what
I've
we
never heard him
Woo.
call him Woo. I know we got Woo.
Sierra Albright.
I just
Yeah.
saw like, oh, Woo.
Now here Albright.
I thought in the Discord, I thought it was a bunch of Ric Flairs in there. Woo! I was like, what are we doing? But anyway, so ended
That's
up
just
being
what
a
he
draw.
does, though.
Ended up being a draw, and it just, I don't know, man. I don't think he looks. You know what? Let me not even say anything, because when you say stuff, and this guy's a legitimate trainer, but when you say stuff about anybody that trains a fighter, legitimate or not, head trainer or not, you got to be careful, because Jay, you can get the glasses slapped off your ass. You can get the glasses slapped off you. So let me be very careful.
Having hugs upstairs.
Yeah, let me be careful. I don't think he looks any better with Buddy McGirt versus being with Derek James, in my opinion. Does he look better to you?
I need more data. It's just been 2 fights. One fight against a guy that was 39 years old. I was long in the tooth. That he got up out of there with a straight left. And this fight here, Buddy McGirt, he's talking about how Buddy was working on his jab. Mm-hmm. He didn't look that good with his jab probably after round 5. After round 5, that jab went away. He was doing some stuff to where you could tell he was just tired, because he hands low, dropping back without defensive responsibility. Somebody wasn't right on that, whether it's Buddy, whether it was DJ. I think right now it's just really Frank at this point. And I like Frank, but for him saying like, yeah, Wu came with a different game plan, I wasn't expecting that. You got to adapt, brother. You got to have a game plan A, B, C, D, all the way out to Z, and then come back with double in it. He said he couldn't adapt to it, and he asked Wu to do one thing: meet me in the middle. What did Wu do? Met him in the middle and pushed him back. You got what you asked for, and you know how to handle it. He really wasn't listening to Buddy neither. Buddy was telling him to do different things, and he wasn't really doing it. It reminded me against Artem. He's like,
same with DJ.
Like when he fought Artem with DJ, he's like, I just couldn't pull it. I saw it, but I just couldn't pull the trigger. Why? What's going on with you? You can't say you weight drain, because you didn't. Y'all had a higher catch weight than 140. I think it was like 142. He came in at 140 and a half, and Wu came in at 142 and some change. So, I mean, I know you just had a quick turnaround, but you really didn't exert yourself against Rances Bartholomew in that fight. So I think it's more so Frank, his gas tank. I don't know if he's using gas from the wrong, station up the street instead of getting real gas or what, but his gas tank always been bad though, bro. It's always been bad.
Yeah, boy, you say Frank using the 87. Or actually, it ain't even the gas, it's the tank. So you saying his gas tank is leaking.
He need a bigger tank. Yeah, he got a 6-gallon tank trying to go on a long road trip.
You
gotta give respect to Wu though as well. Wu came to fight.
Yeah.
He was slick. He's awkward. Shakur even said he's very awkward and everything. We saw how he fought against Keyshawn when he fought Keyshawn to a no contest because Keyshawn got popped for the weed on that. Then he beat Keyshawn brother after that. So Wu is definitely, he's a formative fight. It was a good competitive fight though.
Hold on. So I got a couple things. So number one, who that Jay Wallace 6158 said, why do you think he fades in fights with too much muscle? That's exactly where I would go. He's very muscular. And Jay, you know this, man. Like muscle just eats oxygen. When I was like 15, 16, I was probably like a buck 50 or so. And man, I could actually run long distance. By the time I got 18, 19, I was like 185. And like I hadn't added any body fat. It was like all muscle. Like I hadn't dieseled up. And yeah. I mean, you saw Jay, you saw me when I was in college, bro. You know what time it was, bro. Don't try to hate, man. Don't try to hate, man. Now,
Diesel.
so so I know what that feel like with that extra muscle, man. You get tired much faster, like much
Mhm.
faster, because your cardiovascular system is no bigger, meaning to the same point that you and I are making, your gas tank is no bigger. So if you equate your cardiovascular system with your gas tank, now you have the same gas tank, you have the same motor, but you've now put, instead of a Toyota Tercel on it, you got a freaking a RV on it, complete with the same engine. It's gonna kill your gas tank. So
Yep.
that's what I think. That's what I think is going on with him now. Blake Gibbs. I would like to know Blake Gibbs, because I don't think I said Orange Blossom Trail. I actually think I said OBT. So Blake, what do you know about Orange Blossom Trail? Because I say OBT, you're not supposed to know about that unless you're from Orlando. But anyway,
He got to be from the area to know that.
he got to be from the area to know, because I said OBT, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I said Orange Blossom, but
Yeah,
whatever.
you said OBT.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I should do my thing over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Real thug, brother. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yeah, you know what time it is, Jay. Anyway, uh, what you about to say? You about to say something?
You made me lose my train of thought.
What Frank goes from here, Jay?
Rematch, I hope. I would love to see a rematch because it was a competitive fight. I would love to see a rematch, and then they can go from there. It'd be fair for both fighters. I was happy with a draw. I was worried it wasn't going to be a draw. I worried they were going to do some tomfoolery like they've always done with refereeing, whether it was a Wu or Frank. But the draw was perfect. The draw was perfect in this regard here, and all three judges had it as a draw. So that's very rare on it. But where Frank goes from here is definitely a rematch for me. Now it's funny because Regis Prograde time out. Yeah, I would fight Frank. They had an offer to fight Frank beforehand, and he turned it down. He said he wanted to just fight people for money and belts. You're not gonna get either with Frank. So I think he saw Frank being vulnerable because Frank got buzzed and almost put out in the round 12.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's I don't know. I don't know if he's looking to fight Frank because Frank looks like he's vulnerable. I don't know. I think Frank is vulnerable, honestly. I think Frank has a good skill set. I think his gas tank will always be a limiting factor in terms of what he is as a fighter. If you look at somebody like Tank, Tank is explosive, powerful, but Tank ain't really all that muscular. When you look at Tank, they got these big, huge shoulders and these big old trap muscles and all this stuff, man.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's always going to be a limiting factor for him, man. And I think the only place for him to go is to get a rematch. I don't think Albright is the biggest puncher yet. Frank was hurt, and I think that's what lost him the
Big
fight,
time.
getting hurt. So I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know,
he
man.
lost round 12. That's what made it a draw.
Yeah,
Salute the big house in the building.
what's going on with your B house? What's going on? Let me my boy Teen Gill in the building too. So I'm gonna shout out to my boy Teen Gill. My girl Tucson in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
On back said Frank was breathing hard as hell by round 4.
yeah, man, all
And
that
Shakur had
muscle,
a good
man.
point. Kerr had a
If
good point about the fight. He's like, if it had been a 12 rounder, Wu would have been out. Wu would have got him up out of there more than likely. Because Frank looked horrible. Frank did good to hold, grab, sweep the leg, tackle, would do whatever to get to the decision. Because otherwise, he was going to be put out of there.
Frank ain't got no he ain't got the gas tank, man. He's skilled. I mean, to me, he looked good in the first few rounds, real good. But
Yeah.
man, he just ain't got that gas tank, man. He fades in every fight we've seen him in, man. He fades, and so you know, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Jay, I done got to a point now, man, where I'm just, I'm gonna say this in front of the whole world, man, or at least the people that are on this live stream, which in my estimation at this point for me is the whole world. Um, I'm depressed. I'm depressed where boxing is today. Um, We got someone, we got a foreign influencer that's really just controlling the entire sport right now, or at least influencing the vast majority of the sport. We got a bunch of lames around here that believe that anything that he does is amazing and spectacular, even when it's not.
Yeah.
And then I just feel like right now, man, suckers winning, man. I think it's the sucker era. I said this as a part of the Discord, man. I think it's time for suckers is just winning, man. You know what I'm saying? If you a sucker, if you lame, if you contradict yourself, I ain't saying no names. I ain't calling out nobody specific. But if you somebody that just, you're not authentic, you somewhat lame, you change positions constantly, you're not real, you're not authentic, you're not transparent. That's who winning these days, bro. That's who. That's
Facts.
who. That's who. That's who
The
winning.
sickness.
And these are characteristics that I see just based off of the things that they say. And I'm not saying that they are suckers. I'm saying they do sucker shit. Some of the stuff that I've seen has been sucker shit. So, and I ain't said no names because somebody will try to cut this up and say, "Oh, you talking about so and so? You talking about so and so?" Well, you apply to whoever you want to apply to. But I'm just saying right now, man, suckers are winning. Real dudes like, I ain't gonna say no name because if I say this person's a real dude, then they're gonna automatically whoever his rival is, I'm saying he must be a sucker. So then they'll
Yeah,
apply
exactly
it too. You
opposite.
know
Yeah.
what I mean? So let me just say that right there. But apply to whoever you want to apply to. You heard? Anyway. But
Mixed
yeah,
up.
man, I think that's what he got to do next, and then we go from there, man. Who you want to go
Definitely
to
gotta get his
next?
gas tank up though.
We want to go to Russell. Russell next.
Yeah.
Hey,
Gary Antuanne Russell.
before we go to Gary Antuanne Russell, hey, look, man, look at your boy face, man. I am sick as a dog, man. I really want to be in the bed right now, but man, we bringing the content to you all. I told Jason, I said, man, I gotta get up here and do the live stream, man, because we just haven't had as much content as we want out this week. So I gotta get up here and do the live stream. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button for
He's not
the
telling y'all.
fact that I'm
I
up here
threatened him
sick.
though.
Man, if you don't shut your
That's what he
monkey
ain't
ass
telling
up,
y'all.
you ain't say none of that.
I
Cause I will
threatened him. I
get
told him I slapped the glasses off his face.
smash
He
the
woke up with
like
a
button,
text me
man.
saying, call him a band, a pan, and a hand. All of those.
Smash the like button, man, so other people can find the content, man. There's people out there that's really angry with me, man, because you know what I'm saying, because they hair receding and stuff like that. They got a little ball patch. They say they're cute and stuff like that, but in reality, man, I don't think that's the truth. I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying nobody name. Did I say somebody name? Did I say anybody name? But if you careful, if you go watch a video and you see him duck down like this, you'll see all this patched up, all this patch, all this just ball. Anyway,
Oh man. He be in the basement sometime.
who?
Person you talking about.
I don't know. I don't know if he be in the basement.
He do a
Oh,
lot of videos in a car and like a closet sometime look like.
oh, I don't know. We might be talking about two different people. But anyway,
Hey, Blake Gibbs say Blake Gibbs from over here. He said he went to born and raised in Florida, went to Seminole High School, and went to college in
okay.
Miami.
So Blake Gibbs, you know when I was out there on OBT, you know what I was doing, Blake. There's only two things you do on OBT, Blake. So Blake know what I was doing out there on OBT. Yeah,
He was
1995,
driving
Blake.
through.
All right, man. My cousin stayed on 18th Street, man. That's where I used to go. I used to hit my
Exactly. He
cousin's
just
house. I used to go to my cousin's house. Then I go back over there to the trail, to my cousin's house, to the trail, to my cousin's house, to the trail. You know what time it was, man. Real, I'm talking about, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. Don't let the glasses fool you, brother.
man, you know it was a library over that you were going to.
Boy, you a hater. Anyway, let's go to
Gary Antuanne Russell.
Gary Antuanne Russell. So man, Gary Antuanne Russell, man, y'all know I love the Russells. I think so. Personally, I had Gary Antuanne winning the fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like the commentary was a little biased, in my opinion. I don't think the
Little
fight. Yeah, I think it was a little biased. Now I will say this.
major buyers.
I will say this. The Andy guy, man, he was he got aggressive towards the middle round and started throwing body shots, and they were having an impact. That is no lie. And I think sometimes Gary got too comfortable with pity patting. You know, like he wasn't really getting off. He was pity patting too much. I think Gary Russell though. I think Gary Russell did an outstanding job in the corner. I thought his instructions in the corner were spot on. And Gary follows Antuanne followed some of it he didn't. But I just feel like he could have. I think there was opportunities there for Antuanne that he didn't take in boxing the way that he could have boxed, in my personal opinion. And the other thing that about Antuanne that can be a little bit concerning is sometimes I think like it's almost like I don't want to say he straight smothers his work, but sometimes he's just a little too close to me to really get off solid punches, and therefore he pitter pats. You know what I'm saying? And I guess they're scoring punches, but you get what I'm saying? I don't think, I think those are truths. I'm not trying to be critical of him. I'm just saying, I think he could have fought a different fight. And I think it would have been an easier fight. But I do think that guy, Andy, man, he could punch. You could see clearly he could punch. And because of the punching power and the size and the range, I think that did make him a little bit hesitant. But I did think that there were other things that he could do and execute in the ring that would have made him, or would have made the fight a little bit easier. So what's your thoughts on that?
No, it's like the people that said that Andy won or this or that. I'm like, Andy didn't do nothing for the first 5 rounds. Now, once he started implementing his game plan and going to the body, that's when things changed. And Antuanne already said he did his research on Andy and knowing that Andy could pop. I agree with you. I think Gary smothers his punches too much. And I also think Gary he's almost fighting more or less like a sparring or Olympic style to get points versus just to really get him out, because they're not hard punches when he's doing it. A lot of shoe shining, like Team Gills had mentioned. So, but I thought he was going to come back to Andy with the body. I said from the get-go, he should go to Andy's body because Andy had just got in town from Japan on Thursday or Wednesday? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, go to the body, check his temperature with that. But Gary didn't do that. But Gary's tough and rugged. He will. I was worried for Gary though for them body shots. I'm like, damn, because Andy was relentless from round 6 on down. That body attack he had on Gary was it slowed Gary down. I feel, but I still felt Gary won that fight because of what he put in early and what Andy didn't do as well in the early part of that fight. So good fight, good scrap. Andy got his name out there, got seen by some eyes to see what he really is about, because no one really knew him outside of him knocking out Jin Sasaki in the 11th round. And Gary, Gary got some stuff to work on. He wasn't listening to his brother neither. His brother's getting pissed off. He's like, you starting to piss me off, Antuanne. So it was a good scrap. On to the next with Gary. I know Gary said he wants the next champion. He wants to say Shakur for last. Me being me, Greg, if the best person in my weight class is there, I'm going straight to him. I don't want to save him for last. I want to get him right. I want him right now. But I think Gary sees the thing. He wants to build it up and try and make it. He says he wants to build it up. That's cool, but just me. Just give me Kerr right now. I'm calling him out right now because he's supposed to be the best at 140 outside of myself.
Yeah, I go get him now. But I think that's a mistake that a lot of people make too in terms of fighters. Giving fighters the opportunity to get acclimated to a weight class is a mistake. Hop on them before they move up, before they've gotten used to the power, carrying the weight and stuff like that, to make them more uncomfortable, when you get in the ring. And so I don't think I would wait for him if that's a big fight right now. Titles are great, but titles don't define your legacy. Honestly, no matter how much certain fans and fighters try to change the narrative and define what you laughing about?
I'm laughing at Teach. Teach said, "Pray for Gary's nuts. It took a mean uppercut."
Yeah, that was wrong, man. That was wrong. But
yeah, Gary ain't having no kids no time soon after that. That was low. And then I saw somebody on Twitter talking about, well, they shouldn't have taken a point. The hell, the referee warned him before that.
Why not? So they need to stop. They need to stop.
It hurt everybody. Because people in Discord was like, oh. Everyone was making a face. Everyone grinning hurt. Yeah, so that point deduction was warranted on that.
But Yeah, man, I'm looking to see what happens with Gary. Again, I don't think you should hold off on Shakur. Start, I get what. Let me retract what I said to an extent. I get why you would want to wait on a fight because you build the fight to maximize your dollars, but it
Dollars.
also
Yeah.
maximizes your risk, right? So, I mean, who knows what could have been different if certain fighters had hopped up on fighters immediately when they came in the division. Maybe you knock them out. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
that's my deal, man. Speaking of fighters that we saw. Did you see last night Errol Spence and Terrence? It almost looked like it was staged. It looked like it was staged, right? When Errol and Terrence Crawford met
Yeah.
each other like, how was a camera just there as they're walking through the hallway? I'm like, this gotta be staged, but I'm glad to see the two guys connect. Terrence is going on to do great things. Errol is doing whatever Errol's doing. Um, Maybe he comes back. I think he told Connor Ben maybe he comes back. So it was good seeing them both. But I just really feel like they got to take the mic out of Terrence Crawford's hand, man. Like I don't want to hear him talk anymore. Like, isn't he retired? He retired, right? So like, why are we still talking to him?
Well, I
Like,
mean, I know
you know what
usually
you
if they see a star like Bud or EJ, it's always gonna be a camera following them around because
Yeah, like
they. I
EJ.
mean, I felt bad for EJ because I'm like, I'll be annoyed. He had his son in one hand. Hey, EJ, are you fighting so and so? I'm like, dude, I get you want to ask him, a damn, he got his son right there, and you can see he's moving with intent to get out of there. So I'm like, it sucks, I guess, to be in that level, but you gotta, those your fans. But it was like you said, to your point, it was good seeing them two dap it up and move on from there. Now, if only the fans of Bud fans and Spence fans
Never.
can move on as well, would be great.
Never. No, man, it's only certain. I put it to you like this. I don't think we should still be talking about fights from 3 years ago, man, and still celebrating fights from 3 years ago. Like, good God, man.
Bruh.
Okay, damn. Move on, bro. Move on.
Yeah,
Um.
agreed.
All right.
Of course, first person on. As soon as you said that, you see who popped up in the chat. Pork chop.
Oh yeah, man.
Devil.
The number one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay.
You a clown for that one, bruh.
My bad, Pork Chop, man. You know you my dude, man. I always gotta mess with you, man.
Oh man. Craziness, man. Craziness. But it's funny, EJ hasn't fought in 3 years, but you see the fandom, all the people waiting for just to talk to him. No matter if he says much of nothing, he usually says he doesn't give really much of anything, like he did the last couple of days, really. Like I saw a clickbait. Oh, EJ says he's coming back. He didn't say that. He didn't say none of that. He didn't even answer the question. He just like, he just doing what EJ does. But it's good to see him out and about.
No, it's good to see Errol out, man. And he said maybe that he might come back. I think we all know, Errol, you coming back. I mean, it's not going to be any more of a surprise. Seeing it now versus waiting. So
Yeah.
I want to see him come back. I want to see what he looks like. We'll see what form he's in if the fight is in fact Tszyu, and go from there, man. It'll be.
I don't know if it's Tszyu because Tszyu put out a tweet saying congratulations, Ryan. It's like call for 154.
Yeah, Tszyu just talking, man. He know he about to fight Errol next.
He definitely just talking.
He's just talking. He know he fight Errol next. All right, man. Before we move on to the next topic, man, we got 91 people in the building. How many likes we got, Jay? I don't even know how to see the likes with how this changed now. They changed this, bro. I don't know how to see the likes no more.
I'm trying to see stuff.
Yeah, man, they just screwed this up, man. Where you can't even from the thing, you can't even see how many likes you got, bro. Like, what are they doing, man? Like, what are you two doing? I better not say that out loud though, man. Might mess around the channel cancel. Oh, there it is. 29 likes. We got 99 people in the building and 29 likes. Man, I'm sick as a dog, man. Smash
30%.
the like button, bro. Damn, man. You saw your boy done got up here, man. He gutting through this, man. Unlike what Richardson Hitchens did. See, Richardson Hitchens will let you down, but Greg never will. I'll never let you down, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button so other people can find the content, bro. Don't have me up here sick, man,
Hey,
and just doing this, and we can't even get likes. Come on, man.
Team Gill was wrong for that, man. He trying to clown you, Greg.
Reset.
Team Gill said, some of you don't know this, but when Bud beat Spence, Greg was never the same. This was a pro Spence fan page. Now Greg rocking with boots now.
I'm so sick of this dude, man. This dude texts me crazy stuff. He say crazy stuff in the chat. He just say a bunch of craziness, man. Look, this wasn't no. See, here's the deal. We did a bunch of different types of videos, but we blew up because of specific videos. Now, if you want to say that, go to what's the dude's name? Coach Malachi. Shout out to him. This is no shot at him. This is no shot at Coach Malachi. But Coach Malachi blew up because of the same thing, but on the opposite side, Terrence Crawford, and being anti-PBC. So come on, man. Come on, dog. Let's keep it real. Like all these channels that have got like 100,000 subscribers now, the Dante Boxing Nations, Fanon, and all these guys, they blew up during the Floyd Mayweather era, where you were picking a side, and then that's how you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, come on, man. We all, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that were saying that were Spence fans. You know what I'm saying. And they ain't at 25,000 subscribers. So it was a lot of folks. Am I lying, Jay? There was a lot of pages that channels that were. So what's unique about this channel versus the other ones? Why they ain't at 25,000? Why they still at 1,000? Why they still at 1,500?
Why they ain't putting content out in 18, 24 months?
I'm just saying, man. Come on, man. Stop hating on us, man. You know what I'm saying? We unique, man. It's all good to give us love, man. Now, anyway, what's the next topic?
The main event.
Ryan Garcia, King Ryan. They can't hold it over his head no more, Jay. He is a world champion. He is a world champion. You will address him as so, and you will respect him as so. King Ryan.
I can't stand him. You know I'm triggered with him. Him and Tszyu, those are two that really trigger me because of all the foolishness they did outside of the ring. You know, I would never. I respect what he did in the ring, but we all knew what was going to happen. We all knew that was going to happen.
All right,
right.
So let's talk.
That's why everyone called out Barrios. 94-year-old Manny Pacquiao called him out and almost beat him. Abel Ramos almost beat him. You know, he was always. Everyone said he's the weakest champion. He's the worst champion. 147-pound champion ever, according to Paulie. Paulie said he could come out of retirement and beat Barrios. So I'm like, it is what it is. He did what he had to do. 18 Gill. I don't doubt. I don't even think I watched the Barrios Pac-Man fight.
I didn't.
You know,
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that fight, but
I mean,
let's talk about Ryan.
I did what he said he was supposed to do last night.
Let's talk about the skill set of Ryan Garcia. Okay, let's talk about the greatness of Ryan Garcia. So first and foremost, we saw Ryan Garcia come out there. Now, number one, we're gonna transition into this topic because we did a video on it. But you know, I mean, number one, the conditioning of Ryan Garcia. Did you see that? I mean, the man came to the ring looking chiseled. And we all know he was on VADA testing. Yet we got certain fighters that are trying to discredit Ryan Garcia. Why are we trying to do this? Why are we trying to do this? Now, Ryan Garcia.
Because they want to make me defend him?
Now, Ryan Garcia went to the ring versus Barrios and demonstrated that not only did he have a huge left hook, but a tremendous right hand. Did you see those right hands he was landing? Oh, man. Ryan Garcia looked good last night. Ryan Garcia might have established himself as the number one welterweight in the world right now. Who's going to be, who's above him?
Again, don't make me vouch for this dude, man. Stop it.
Anyway, no,
Hate you
man.
for this shit.
All kidding aside, man. My true perspective on the fight was, Barrios is not a great fighter. He was the weakest champion at 147, a guy that was just holding the belt. And that is the reason why I tell people all the time, stop trying to define fighters by beating world champions. Because right now we hear people argue that Gervonta Davis has never beat a world champion. Well, Ryan Garcia has now beat a world champion. How much credence are you going to lend to that? Because the next time you a specific person that's thinking about mentions, he beat world champions. I'm gonna say Ryan Garcia beat world champions too.
Yeah.
Barrios was a world champion. So let's stop, man. And Barrios
Yeah.
hasn't
The
looked
thing,
good since he was at 140. Go ahead.
yeah, the thing with that fight last night, though, that was a perfect setup for Ryan. And if you watch the build up to this fight and seeing the clips of Ryan training, he trained 2 and the 4. They show clips of him just throwing the 2 and the 4. That's what you get. Barrios went from get go. You die. You gonna have to send me the information though. Have you watched the information?
Mm-hmm.
But he was perfect. He was tailor made for Ryan. Perfect. He didn't move. He lowered his height, his reach. He didn't even use. So I mean, it was perfect for Ryan. That's all Ryan had to do. Ryan didn't get him out of it. That's the only thing he did not do. He didn't get Barrios up out of there. That's the only thing he didn't do.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about Ryan. Let's talk about Devin. Let's talk about Shakur Stevenson. And let's talk about some of the things that were said during the fight. Now, Devin said he's off that good juice. He's off the good juice. I don't know what that means. But I do know Shakur
Saying he's on a
Stevenson said
good PEDs now.
he's off that good juice. Can anybody tell me in the comment section what does that mean? What does that mean?
He's off the good stuff. He's off. Basically, he said it wrong. I think he's saying that he's on the good shit. He was on the good shit for this fight.
Because then Shakur came back in and followed up by saying, "I said that in the first round." Look, man, the man was on VADA testing. What else you want the man to be on? You want him to be on 24/7 testing? Well, guess what? Even if he's on 24/7 testing, there's things that clear your system in 3 days. I mean, come on. So, like, you can still cheat even if you're on 24/7. So, look, man, these guys keep talking about that. Dude, if you're going to fight him, fight him. You already said it because he's not on 24/7 testing that you're not going to fight him. And I'm talking about Devin Haney. Then, man, why you keep talking about him? Why you keep talking about him? Oh, he off the good juice now, or he's on the good juice, whatever it means. I mean, are you going to fight him? Yes or no? If you're not going to fight him, then it doesn't matter what he on. Shakur talking about PEDs, talking about he saw Ryan after the fight, talking about it. Oh, you ain't that big. Like Shakur is he concerned about people's size?
Yeah, he all over the place. Cause
He's a
one
big
minute
guy,
skills pay the
but
bills,
yeah.
then he don't.
I mean, so look, I think both of them win a fight against Ryan Garcia. So this
I
isn't
don't know
about
about Dev
them.
no more.
You don't know about Dev?
I don't know about Dev no more, man. Because the problem was him not keeping his hand up and getting hit by that left hook. Now he has to worry about a 2 and a 4. So there's more to it. Shakur is too skilled for Ryan. That's why I don't want him to fight Ryan as a catch weight. It's not needed. It's really not needed. Just like a catch weight ain't needed for him to fight Conor Ben. That just bothers me because he don't need neither. He's good enough to beat him with both, and he'll beat Ryan either way, in my opinion. Just like he'll beat Conor Ben either way. So take that weight, the catch weight and a rehydration clause out of it, so they can't use that as an excuse when you beat them.
If Ryan Garcia beat Shakur Stevenson, would you be happy? Yes or no? You didn't think I'm gonna ask you? You didn't think I'm gonna ask you a question like that, did you?
I won't be happy. I really don't like Ryan to that degree. Shakur is annoying as hell. Yes. But I really dislike Ryan for the stuff that he did outside the ring, and I'm still holding that shit until he actually comes out and proves it, because he continuously uses that same type shit over and over again. My problem with Shakur is, outside him being annoying, I just wish he had the power to really put him up out of there. Like when he beat Tszyu with just a jab, pretty much. Simple 1-2. It was surgical, but it was a simple 1-2, and he didn't go for the kill. And speaking of going for the kill, he had the nerve to say Gary should go for the kill, Ryan should go for the kill, but he don't go for the kill. Funny how that works.
Again, that is where I really struggle with Shakur Stevenson. Is so inconsistent. And I think it's by design to elevate himself in one conversation while minimizing someone else or something else. So that's my challenge with Shakur, man. I cannot get behind him because of that. Like skill set, like a lot of people talk about his skill set and him being boring. I don't have a problem with his style. I actually don't. Figure out a way to beat it. Now I do wish he would. Yeah, I do wish he would stay in, like, not necessarily stay in the pocket, but be more offensive. But outside of that, man, I don't have a problem with his style. It's I don't even have a problem with the trash talk. I love trash talkers.
His trash talk is inconsistent, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the thing.
That's the problem. It's inconsistent. Like 1 minute, if you the man and you got all the skills and you'll whoop anybody and you can weigh in at 170, then it has to be that. It can't then, like a week later, 2 weeks later, be like rehydration clauses. And that's where I struggle with him. That's the reason why I cannot get behind him. People gonna say that that's hate. It's not hate. I don't like fighters that I don't. I'm a real big fan of fighters. All fighters are going to a certain extent, Jay, contradict themselves at some point. But man, damn, you contradict yourself. Like I should have to go through a deep archive of information about you to find where you contradicted yourself. I can find where he contradicts himself weekly.
Just last week.
Yeah, I don't stop trying to control narratives. Just be who you are, state what you are, be transparent. And I think there's a natural gravitation towards fighters that are genuine. There's going to always be people that hate you because they want to see you lose, but they are misconstruing hate because you are great for hate because you are inconsistent and you seem fake. Those are two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, every time. Hey man, we made it just almost an hour, bro, before the first person said we hating on black fighters. Remember we talked about that earlier this day.
Yeah, who said that?
Mr. Holmes says, y'all stay hating on black fighters. Gosh.
Mr. Holmes, I don't see him. Oh, okay.
Just a little ways up, yeah.
That's it. And then Juice Dog said, you clowns are inconsistent. So this is what's so great about this channel, man, is that you can come on and you can give your perspective and you never have to worry about somebody trying to get at you or boot you. Because at the end of the day, man, you're entitled to your own opinion, bro. So if you
how wrong it is.
Yeah, no matter how wrong it is, if you think we're inconsistent, then state why we're inconsistent. But I guarantee you probably will struggle to actually say that.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Greg. You hate on black fighters, but you got 2 black fighters up behind you.
Dude, they don't like because we don't like the black fighters that they like. But we've been on here we've praised Keyshawn. We've praised Errol Spence. We've praised Gervonta Davis, Boots, Abdullah Mason, Floyd Schofield.
Mason is that dude. Mason is our favorite upcoming fighter. That's a champion right now.
We've actually praised some of the fighters that they say we hate, but because it's not 100% nut hugging and we ain't doing this, dousing ourselves in jizz, then we're hating black fighters. Because everything that I just said was fair, Jay. Tell me what was not fair in what I said. I said that Shakur Stevenson, I don't think he's boring. I just wish his style was a little bit more offensive. So I don't have any problem with the skill set. Love the skill set, but he is inconsistent in what he says and gave examples of that. What did I say that was incorrect? So that's the problem that I have with guys like that, man, that just they douse themselves in jizz, and because you don't, then you are the issue. But let's go ahead and move on.
It's craziness, man. It's crazy. We were worried about Boots and the stuff when he was moving up, why he didn't fight Virgil. Then more stuff came out. We're like, nah, Boots deserves an apology, and been pushing for Boots the whole time. I'm like, damn, come on, dude.
It's all good.
We were the only channels out there that actually supported Devin when Devin fought Loma and said Devin won a close fight. We got cooked by a lot of y'all for that. But I guess Devin won the black fire back then.
Yeah, no, we hate on all black fighters. The vast majority of the fighters we cover are black, but yet we hate on all of them. We just hate them. We hate them. Oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna tell you the other part of it too, man, is that, you know what I'm saying, people can come on here and they can really see how we articulate ourselves, and they understand, you know, we come from a bit of a different background than maybe some of your typical YouTubers, and so then obviously we got to be like elitist or something to that effect. But you know what I'm saying, I can get niggerish too. I can do both.
Don't let the glasses fool you. He used to be on OBT.
Don't let the glasses fool you, man. Don't let the glasses fool you. But anyway, man, it's all good, man. It's all good. Shout out to Mr. Holmes and whoever said that we're clowns and inconsistent, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I hope you have a nice bath and all that jizz tonight. All right, man. Jay.
This dude said a nice bath and all that jizz. Hot damn.
God dog, man. Shout out to OBT, man. All things, what you know about OBT, man? You know what I'm saying? I was a little young cat over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I'm all full of, you know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yeah, I should do my thing over there, Jay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trapping. You feel me? Anyway. All right, Jay, let's move on, man.
Yeah, man. So, but nah, Ryan got the win last night. 147. He called out Kerr. Before the fight, he said he'll fight Kerr at 144, which I can't believe he actually said he would do a catch weight with that. I'm quite sure. I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to back out of the catch weight, you know, because before he weighed in and came in at 146.5, people were wondering if he was going to make 147 at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we know Ryan now has the WBC title, and Kerr ain't messing with the WBC at all. So I doubt it'll be at 147. I guess it might have to be a catch weight, so the title won't be on the line on there. But we'll see what happens with that. And I'm gonna hate on a black fighter and say Kerr will beat Ryan. Oh, that's right. That's not hating on Kerr, is it?
Oh man, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get those comments, dude. The hate on black fighters. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it, Jay. I just don't understand it. How you hating on one black fighter because you like another black fighter as opposed to the black fighter you like? I don't understand it. Maybe it's because I wanted Canelo to beat Terrence Crawford, but man, I just wanted him to beat Terrence Crawford because I want to see Terrence Crawford fans cry. That's it. Go ahead.
It gotta be a darker skin black fighter, I guess. We like Mason. Would that suffice for you, Mark, Mr. Holmes? We like Adela Mason. EJ.
Yeah.
Boots.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The black fighter thing is just getting stupid to me, man. Like, seeing that is just so stupid. I just don't understand it. Like, they'll say in the same breath, you guys, you're a tank nut hugger, Tank Johnson bouncer. But then say we hate black fighters at the same time. How? We can't be both. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Hey, good. One thing we did forget about last night. Well, we didn't forget about because he didn't fight was your favorite fighter, Africa, Richardson Hitchens.
Africa. Go ahead though.
Because he got sick. You know, I don't know if his tummy hurt or anything. He said he was throwing up or whatever before after the morning weigh-in. So no one liked it. No one really believes him on that for whatever reason, you know. But he was talking so much chat, so much shit beforehand and afterwards after the weigh-in. So I'm like, how'd you get that sick? Violently sick where you're puking before you have to fight this dude? Who knows, man? But I was questioning Africa anyway because he looked worse than Devin did when Devin was trying to make 135, 140. He looked super drained, so he needs to move his ass up. Hannibal said he caught the Scoville virus. He caught the Scoville virus. Hot damn. But yeah, Hitchens looks horrible at the weigh-in.
I didn't even see him at the weigh-in. What looked bad about him at the weigh-in?
He looked. Remember how Devin looked when Devin was about to fight Loma?
Yeah.
At the weigh-in, how everything he was drawn in. Remember how 50 Cent looked when he played that one role?
That,
I think
that
when he
cancer,
had the
that cancer patient. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find
that's
it.
how he was looking. All this was sucked in. He looked bad. But the thing with Hitchens, he's like, he hates the next day weigh-in with the IBF, but why'd you compete in the IBF then? Why'd you compete in it? If you don't like it, go to another sanctioned body, win that belt. That way, whenever you fight someone that has IBF, it's a unification. You don't have to worry about the rehydration.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up here real quick, Jay. Hold on one second.
Some people don't like the IBF rehydration, but it stops people from really being truly weight bullying. If you can't really make the weight safely, and it's not just for you, it's also for the other fighter as well. You shouldn't be in that weight. Move it up. But he was always talking about, needing to get an advantage. So
hold on, sorry. Let me see if I can share this real quick.
But yeah, he looked bad. I had a suspicion that if he had fought, he was gonna get stopped. I thought he may have gotten stopped.
I don't see this window. What's going on? Boy.
But he can go to 147 now because 147 is kind of a different breed right now. It ain't the 147 that we seen a few years back was a lot of heat there.
Yeah. All right. Let's open it up here real quick. God dog, and I didn't want it to be that big though.
And that's why Hitchens was like, yeah, I did the best for my family, my life. Yeah, you knew something was up with that fight, dude. Because Duarte was coming with it.
Man, boy, if you don't start hating on Richardson Hitchens, boy. All right, let's go ahead and play it real quick.
And I'm just tired of Richard Hitchens just talking so much because he beat and stopped Cambosos.
This dude look kind of big, man. Duarte.
Yeah, he won 40.
Dang, look at Richardson Hitchens. Well, Africa was gonna get. Africa was headed to the dirt.
Bruh, wait till you see the other sport when they show the profile fit when they actually facing off. You look at his face, it's bad. He looked bad. Bruh.
Africa saw him at the weigh-in and said, "Hell no, let me get up out of here."
He's like, that's 140. Ain't no way that's 140.
Africa said, no.
So he made a business decision. It just sucks that it happened right then and there.
No, Africa.
Yeah, wait till they turn. Look at his face, bro.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the dude would have put Africa in the dirt, man. Africa took off his glass. Let me get a real good look at it. Okay, he don't look like he dried out or nothing like that. He still look like he swole. Okay. Yep.
Maybe my glasses are bad right now. Maybe my glasses are smudged, making me look bigger. I got magnifying glasses on. Let me take these off. Oh shit, nah. Duarte is swole still at 140.
Look at his eyes. His eyes. He looks deranged. Let me get out of here. Yeah.
Told you, bro.
You know what? We need to be careful. Africa might end up seeing this and threaten us. Yeah, he
I
look
threatened him with a
pretty good.
rehydration clause. He'll leave us alone then.
All you gotta do is send him a rehydration clause. Send him a contract with a rehydration clause.
Contract. Rehydrate. No. I mean, shit. He barely made his last two weigh-ins have been like the limos. He said, "Oh, I was hurting. That's why I couldn't do it. You know, I was the weigh-in, the rehydration. You know, we fought in Vegas, so time change. That's why I couldn't do it. Da 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 da. My leg, I couldn't lose my leg. All this stuff here. I'm like, then why'd you fight in IBF? You knew this. It's not like this is something new they just pulled up on your ass. You knew about this ahead of time.
Look, it feels like, I'm not saying that this is the case because I don't know, but it feels like he just wanted to get out of Dodge. It feels like, oh boy, look freaking huge at that weigh-in. Huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan said he could crack too. Ryan said Duarte hit the hardest he's ever been hit by. He didn't even get hit straight on by Duarte.
Maybe Hitchens found out he was the only one. He's like, damn, are you on the rehydration clause? And then he might have went back and looked at the contract. Contract said he was the only one that was on rehydration. Damn, what? God damn. Woo-wee.
Yeah, man. So I don't know where he's gonna go. Where Hitchens is gonna go from here. You know, it just sucks when fighters pull out for whatever reason last minute because your opponent has been training for 12 weeks and now it's off or not. You know, especially for a title shot right now. You know, so I mean, it sucks.
Were we hating on Richardson Hitchens just then?
Oh, damn it.
Because I mean, it could be interpreted that we're hating on a black fighter. Were we just hating on him just then?
Damn it, Greg, we got to do better.
We got to do better. We have to do better. You can't call out a black fighter for doing something that's incorrect. You can't call out contradictions with a black fighter if you're black. You must support 100%. Oh man,
shame on us.
Even when it's against another black fighter, that's what's crazy to me. Most of the fights that we talk about is black fighter versus black fighter.
Yeah, we just talked about Frank and Wu, and we're like, that was a good ass fight. I want to see a rematch.
And mind you, we were Frank fans, been Frank fans for a while, and had to be critical of his performance. But hey, man, you know.
Yeah, this is a bad look. Also, if Richardson Hitchens had been talking so much shit like he was, then it'd be a little bit different as well. But he talked all that shit and then complained about IBF rehydration, which he already knew was going to come with that sanctioning body. Along with always talking about needing trying to look for advantages, which is why he was scoping out the 147. People were too big, you know. Let Boots still be at 147 or Virgil still be at 147. He wouldn't be talking about going to 147 possibly at all.
Mm-hmm.
He mentioned how some fighters are real big, and he wants to make sure he's like all boxers trying to make sure they have all the advantages. I get you trying to have some advantage, but damn, stop bitching about the rehydration clause, dude. You trying to be a weight bully and you can't make the weight? Get up out of there. It's for your health as well and your safety.
I agree. Hey, man, we got 181 people in the building, but only 61 likes. Come on, man, smash the like button, fam, so other people can find the content if you haven't smashed already. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, man, I had to push through it today, man. To come up here and do this live, we didn't want to leave y'all hanging, or I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. Jason leave you some bitches in a heartbeat, but smash the like button, man, so other people can find the content.
Like you can't breathe. Dirty bastard.
I can breathe, you. So
doesn't sound like it.
Jason and I have officially.
It's not like that too, man. It's just annoying.
We have officially determined that my unofficial name is Pussy Ass, and then Jason is Fuckboy. So that's who we are.
I thought I was BAN.
I'm BAN, PAN, HAN, and you. Fuck boy and fuck ninja. That's you.
But you got a husband upstairs.
Oh, who that Wallace say? Y'all have a lot of hate watchers. Look at the likes versus the viewers. And we got hate watchers, man.
Facts.
Why people hate watch,
Yep.
man?
Ooh, they talking bad about my favorite fighter. I ain't gonna give you no like, but I'm gonna listen.
But you know what? But guess what though, man? You know what? This is my thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you hate what we say, you got the space to come in here and say that you hate what we say. So
Exactly.
I'm not mad at that. If you coming in here and you just hate watching or whatever the case may be, I mean that's it is what it is. That's what's up.
I need y'all to get the lights up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Come on, man. I need y'all to do that though,
I'm
man.
gonna
I
get
ain't had to
y'all.
use that in a long time, man. I ain't had to lose that in a long time. I don't want to do it, man. But come on, man. Y'all smash the like button, man, so we can find so we can make sure people, because like our lives, honestly, our lives should probably be going like 5,000 views, but y'all don't. You know what? I used to see Blue Blood actually stop his live cold turkey and be like, "Nah, I ain't going on until y'all smash the like button." But I don't want to do that, man, because I don't think that's
I
right,
need
man.
200 likes.
Yeah. That's what he used to say, man. But I don't like doing that, man, because I like to share the content, man. But y'all need to smash the like button, man. This is hard. This is hard, goddamn work. In it, Jay. You wouldn't
Yeah,
know. You wouldn't fucking know.
man. Boy, I hope you really get sick. I really do.
Anyway, man, we
Oh,
about to
that
open
means you
up the
be
phone
yellow
line.
as hell
We
and
about to
green.
open up.
Ugly
We about
ass.
to, man, fuck you. We about to open up the phone lines
Look you.
so the people can call in. Oh,
See, that's why they say we hate black people, because we don't even like each other.
Oh, man.
Shit.
You know, I got my boy done already chimed in. He in the building, man. Let me go ahead and bring him in.
It's
Hold on,
Walt.
why not? Oh, yeah, man. Man, I got Walt Beasy in the building. What's up, Walt?
What's happening,
What's going on,
Walt?
fellas? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man.
Man,
Chilling. How are you,
y'all
sir?
hate on each other more than y'all hate on anybody else, man.
Tell him, Walt.
Y'all be hating on
Man.
each other. I'm like, man, they really friends? Nah, I'm joking. But yo, I mean, honestly, right? What did y'all think about that main event last night?
It was expected.
I think Barrios is ass.
Yeah, man, he is. I mean, Ryan looked like he did the night of the Haney fight, as far as like he looked like he was prepared to fight, but he was fighting against a guy that, I mean, Barrios don't really have. He's just so vanilla. It's crazy. I could see why he wouldn't fight Norman or Boots or anybody like that when or Stanley Onis or any of them dudes, because he's just so vanilla, man. It just because it's like you know, as far as the night, like for that to be the crescendo, and it's like it was so easy. It was just a wash. Ryan washed him. You know what I mean? So to me, it just. I mean, I was dozing after Ryan didn't, knock him out. You know, I thought he was gonna knock him out early. Then after that, I was just like, it was the same. He was hitting with the same thing, like Jay said, he was hitting with the same combination the whole night. You know what I mean? It's like, and he was so bad that he couldn't get away from something that he knew was coming. And so to me, it was just a wash. But for me, the thing that bothered me about last night the most is that Frank. It doesn't look like Frank has gotten any better. It's just like he was falling into like the same traps that I'm sorry, my man, my brother from Philly was setting the whole time. It's like if the brother from Philly didn't if he stopped dropping his mouthpiece, he probably would have stopped Frank.
Oh, he definitely would, Walt. Or it'd been a 12-round fight. He would have stopped Frank.
Yeah, remember, because he was dropping his own mouthpiece. If he didn't do that, where Frank could get them times, because Frank was just, he didn't adjust. I couldn't believe that homeboy, his new trainer was a Buddy McGirt, right? There was no change up, it just for me, it was just like, damn, I was getting mad. I was yelling at the TV. I was getting mad at the brother, because it's just like, damn, bro, you all this time and you haven't found any ways to switch it up. Because I mean, that dude had a little more power, he definitely would have stopped. But like you said, Jay, they called it a draw, and I looked at it. Yeah, it pretty much was a draw. But I thought the Japanese dude was a little dirty. you know. But them body shots are hellacious. But same thing. And Greg, you said this. Antuanne Russell smell him in his own work, man. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? It's like when there was openings for him too, and instead of staying at the distance where it was open, he would just jump right in, and then he's throwing like shoe shine punches, and I'm like, so I mean, Lisa, I mean, boxing's boxing, so I was happy, you know, happy it was on, but it's just that the way they're making like Ryan Garcia and them acting like he you know, he's the king of the world, calling out Shakur and all this stuff. It's like, but the only thing that bothers me about that is the Shakur thing is he called Tank all kind of itches when he talked about a weight clause, and then now he's trying a weight clause, guys. That he shouldn't. I don't even think he has to, because I think he beats them both at their best. I think he beats Devin, Haney, and Ryan at their best. You know what I'm saying? And he should just fight them. He has. I don't know why he's having that doubt. If Shakur is so skilled that he's gonna beat them guys. It's like to me, the only reason why I thought Tank was only due to beat him when Tank was really into boxing. You know what I'm saying? Now Tank's not into boxing anymore, so it's just like, to me, Shakur has a wide open lane. He can run for 140 and 147 if he wants. It's like, and I just hopefully he does that, because then it'll just stop a lot of that phony ass Chris Mannix and that Mike Cumber, whatever the fuck his name is, trying to put all these, you know, Caucasian dudes and Japanese dudes you never heard of up in their fake pound for pound list. You know what I mean? So it's like, and Terrence has left the cupboard bare. You know, it's like we're all clamoring for Arrow to fight. Hopefully he's back to old Arrow, but he brings eyes to the sport, and like the Boots and Ortiz, you know, it seems like, you know, who knows if that's going to get made. So this is time for Shakur to shine, man. He should be trying to get anybody he can just to get more money and more eyes on him. Because if he plays this smart now, he could be the cash cow in the sport.
And you know, I said in the video too, towards the end that we just did, that, you know, I'm actually excited for Shakur in the sense that there are people now that are, you know, mentioning his name in terms of wanting to fight him, like Ryan Garcia, like Devin Haney, is good, because that will position him, as long as he is, you know, willing to make these fights. It will position him for him to make a lot of money and position himself to be, you know, you know, at the top of the sport. I just hope, if you're going to be an ambassador for the sport, you're going to be the face of the sport, then you need to really focus on being authentic and transparent and being consistent. And those are the things that, you know, I hope that he works towards. But I am excited that people, because I don't I'm not a fan of avoiding a style. Like, even if it gives you trouble, don't avoid it. Go face it. You know?
Yeah, but I don't think neither one of them has a style that will give Devin problems. I mean, give Shakur problems. I think Devin's serious about fighting Shakur, but I don't think Ryan is. I think Ryan's just saying that because Shakur was at the fight last night, and Ryan's a lot of talk. I think if they try to go negotiations, Ryan will try to get every advantage he can in that fight.
Hold on, there's somebody else in there.
I think Devin and Ryan are better to go, because they have so much time at the end. It's more, you know, you never know in them fights.
Hey, who else we got in the building? You came in anonymous, so I don't know who this is.
Oh yeah, this is Cass, man. It's one body.
Well, what's going on with you, fam? What's going on with you?
How you guys doing, man? Thank you guys for letting me on, man.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, man, I love your takes and stuff. I just want to say, you know, who I was signing up for the black fighters, man. That I think his name was like Beko or something. The Russian dude, that I think he's Russian, I believe so. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but he beat that big African dude, that buff African looking dude. Huh?
Yeah. You talking about he beat Senia Beko, who's Guyanese, and Beck is I think he's Black.
He was moving, bro. Like I've seen his fights, like a little bit of his fights before, but I was so impressed by how his head moving. Now I know that Beko wasn't doing too much, but the way he moved like Bibble, or like, you know how he was boom, 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 turning. He was turning. He was using footwork. That was nice. Not gonna lie, that was a very nice display. I would love to see him again. Maybe against young bull with the ducktail. That'd be nice. But as far as like with Ryan, like and Shakur, one thing that stood out to me was when after the fight, they was asking Shakur about it, and the first thing he said was, "Is Ryder testing him?" That was like a scary answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they got into the back, they had like this video. They had this video post fight where him and Ryan met up, and then he goes, "Oh, I thought you ain't that big. You ain't as big as I thought you were." That to all these things to me is like, damn, you were scared of something, bro, because that was two scary answers, like for Shakur to say, you know. And I believe in Shakur's skills, but if I don't, as long as Ryan is. And how fast Ryan is, I don't think he leaves him off the hook. You know, if Shakur doesn't have the power to scare him. Barrios did have the power, had certain situations to where I felt like, dang, Barrios, if you just threw that right, threw that straight, he could have he could have hurt Ryan or hit Ryan or kept him off. I don't think Shakur has that. Yeah, he has stinging power, but if you don't have power for Ryan like Rolly did to where he's in fear of coming in, he gonna stand right in front of you and he gonna jab you and now that we see his right hand, that is another dynamic to his game. So you know,
hey yo, real quick, you gotta what you're talking about, you gotta understand this real quick. Shakur's gonna take away two things right away, so Ryan's gonna have to come up with a third, because the two things he showed, the left hook and that right hand, if you watch Shakur, he's gonna take them two things away. So Ryan's gonna have to have more than just that to beat him.
Okay, yeah, I totally agree with that. But there's another thing that I saw that Shakur even himself say he didn't like, and he didn't throw it. He threw it enough for Barrios is a body shot. Remember, Shakur said in that I forgot he was fighting, he had to play it off from a body shot from somebody that he did not hit nowhere near as hard as Ryan. You remember what I'm saying? What I'm talking about?
That's a
you're talking about the little dude.
Man.
He said I got hit and I was like I gotta throw up. So here we go. With now you see the left, you see the right. And you can take those away. If I hit you with a left to the body or a right to the body, like how he was. Now what? Now I'm not saying.
Bro, that's a 11-1, 10-2 fight, bro. Devin
might be
Shakur more problems than Ryan.
It might be, but I think the point that people are making, and let me connect the dots here, is Tszyu was actually having some success going after Shakur's body. And Shakur, although he is incredibly elusive, no worries. Even though he's incredibly elusive up top, the body doesn't move much. And Ryan has been showing that he got some body work. So maybe it's not as uncompetitive as we think. Well, I think that's the point that people are trying to make.
We'll just wait and see.
That's exactly what I'm making. That's exactly
the same thing about Tszyu. I said that was going to be a wash, and we saw what it was. I'm trying to tell y'all. I know,
but there's more tape out on Shakur, so it might be a little bit more competitive.
All right, we'll just see, guys. Because Shakur changes things. You guys know I'm not a Shakur guy.
Yeah,
I'm saying. If you notice this man, since his hands got healthy, he changes things up so much. You'll see, man, because the three guys he's working with give him a big advantage. They do. He's working with Ward, Shakur, and with Ward, Crawford, and Floyd. So and then he has his own skills to go there.
Oh, he got the little cheat codes. He got the XXO RB.
Yeah, he does. And I agree with you. He does. He has his big brothers helping him, man.
You know, he don't got the Ostarine, which don't do nothing. He got the RB1B. Oh, I got the. Oh, yeah, okay.
I agree with you, bro. He does have that because he leans on it. He has his own skills, but he leans on them three big time.
To me, that's not cool because look, you have your big bro sit ringside while you're not even ringside to sit there. I don't know if you guys noticed, Bud didn't make any type of freaking facial expressions, which he does it a lot. But in certain fights, he does. He was literally like yawning and looking. He sent his coach to scout. Okay, after the fight, when they had the post conference, guess what he said? I don't like to spend too much time coaching because I got my kids. Yeah, that's all good and true because I love Bud. But Shakur, ever since when I saw him crying at the Olympics, I don't like to lose. I'm like, yeah, he afraid of losing. So that's why he runs. That's why he has to run under an umbrella of ultimate.
He hasn't been running his last couple fights, bro. He didn't run from
No,
KO.
I
He didn't
said
run from
no. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
Didn't have to.
you went from running to running under an umbrella of people to get.
Oh yeah, that part I do agree with you. He uses that. They're his crutch. It's like every really big fight that he has, they're in his camp. It's like if he's fighting some like Jeff Padley, they're not in the camp. But when he fights a top guy, they're in his camp. And it's like it is kind of a cheat code for him. He's already really probably one of the most skilled dudes out there. And then he got a 3-headed monster like that who they all come and do. If you look at all of his big fights, they've all showed up at his camp and all gave him stuff to work on. So
okay, so
a
is
lot
that
of other
not
guys
like
don't have
a
that.
mental steroid? Is that like not maybe qualified to be saying, okay, first of all, like I said, Ostarine doesn't do anything for your abilities, and we saw that last night. Now, but isn't that like a mental edge of steroids? Like it's like saying it's like when Bill Belichick was spying on people. Like
Man, come on now, don't get on my pads, man. Don't
man,
do that.
you already know that's
Don't
why
do
that
that.
motherfucker
Don't do that, man.
First ballot.
Yo, I agree. I knew he wasn't getting there, bro. Cheating ass. The whole league told him to stop. Remember, the whole league was doing it. They told him to stop, and he wouldn't. That's one thing I hated about Belichick.
Hey, look, I'm a Saints fan, man. Saints and then part like my other team is the Steelers.
Oh man, hey, come on, man. You mean the Aints?
Hey, no,
The Aints?
you can't get mad at me. We got the same boat, bro. Because we got y'all just got a whole bunch of them. Deflate Gates,
Yo, but that ain't the reason why we won all them championships. So don't even say that,
bro.
bro.
If I can see your practices, bro. If I can
Don't treat it 3 out of 6.
That was for the first 3. What happened to the other 3 after that?
you had the one with Charles.
Stop playing now.
That was the cut rule.
Come on
Take
now.
away that one.
Let's stick to boxing, man, because we gonna agree to disagree on that one, bro.
That's like 5 right there.
We gonna but every quarterback in the NFL said they do stuff to the football, so stop with that, man. They just went at the Patriots because they could. Real quick, bro. Real quick.
Right,
the game that Indy said something about the ball. They only had 13 points in the second half. When they put out the regular balls, Brady put up 35. So come on, bro. Stop with that.
Regular balls out
Second
there.
half, he put up 35 with the regular balls. So don't even come on, man.
They put the regular balls for Peyton. They didn't put no regular balls for
Peyton wasn't even playing in that game.
I mean,
that was against the dude after Peyton, bro.
You talking about Andrew Luck?
Yeah, that was over here for him. Yeah, that's why
he scored 35 with the regular ball. So come on now. No, it is. It's just the hate for winning, man. The hate for winning is bad, man. I feel it though. We loving it up here. We loving it up here. Being hated on. Now I know how Terrence Crawford feels. All the hate, bro.
I'm just saying. How y'all feel like
when you to go franchise, Greg? It feels like when we were on top at FSU, when everybody was hating.
The actual quarterback GOAT, man, because he had all the
Drew
records.
Brees is a bum, man. His average pass was like 12 yards. 8 yards down the line of scrimmage, man.
Right.
His average pass was like 8 yards line of scrimmage, bro.
All right, let's transition. Let's get back to boxing.
He's a straight up bum, man. He's Mac Jones, man. Drew Brees is Mac Jones in that era,
bro. 5,000-yard seasons. Who had
Okay.
Because he threw for all them little short passes, them little gimme passes.
All right.
You don't watch football, bro.
I watch, bro. I'm 63 years old. I've been watching football since you was probably like a little kid,
you know his average is about his average. Go look at his average.
Come on, bro. Can we get back to boxing?
Let's get back to boxing. But hey, you know what? I want to talk to you after this.
Yo, hey, bro. Greg got a football channel, so when he puts it back up, we can get on there, man.
Hey, man, yeah, man. And blessings to everybody in the chat. God bless and shalom to everybody in here, man. For real.
Appreciate that,
blessings, man. Brother. Blessings for sure.
What y'all what else y'all want to cover, man? What y'all think about
Hitchens? Okay. I know you haven't got to the Mayweather thing yet, so I'm not gonna touch on that until y'all
we can talk about it. We can talk about the Mayweather situation.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't do that, man.
Okay, all right. It's okay. I have 2 things I just really quick and I'm gonna let y'all cook. One, before the Mayweather thing, because it's not off topic, it's sideline talk about boxing. I don't know, and I'm not trying to pit nobody, no podcasters against each other, but I tuned into the zone thing, the podcast or the side, I don't know, y'all know Showbiz, the Adult and Wade or whatever.
Yeah, I saw some of that.
I know people saying, oh, like they hate on you because you don't like black fighters or you guys or whatever. But my thing is, like, Showbiz Adult pisses me off a lot. That whole stream made me so mad because he is like, it was just such like, I'm like, stop glazing this dude. Wait, like he looked like the help, like almost like yes, Samantha, and this, and I couldn't get over it. I'm like, shut up, and like he's talking and moving his head like a weirdo crackhead, and I'm like, and he's talking like he's telling fighters what they think, and they like, nah, that's not what I was thinking. Okay, yeah, you right. It's like, I don't like people that try to set itself up like the whole week of the fight. He'll be saying, listen, Barrios gonna win because of this, and then the only way this happened, and then at the end of it, whoever wins, I told you. It's like, no, bro.
Talking about Showbiz, right?
Yeah, I can't stand that weird ass nigga.
Yo, Greg, you ever watch the way when he calling fights, how he moves his head like he's in the ring?
Head, he be bobbing his head. Stevie Wonder.
You gotta see it. It's the funniest shit you ever see. I put it on there every time.
Hey,
so
he took medicine. He takes medicine, bro.
So
he be at
purposely
ringside doing that shit.
Yeah, bro, and that's why everybody's like, dude, stop bobbing your head. And then, like I said, and then everything the white dude say, yeah, he just started laughing and smiling at him. And then, like, dude, stop smiling. What are you smiling for? There is no joke was said. He just like, yes, master. Yeah. You know what? You said that, man. You the greatest.
Yeah, he's getting at the zone money. He got a channel on the zone. He's getting at the zone money.
But you ain't got a buck dance for it. You earned it. If you earned it, you earned it.
Yo, them Devin Haney dudes do it. Them dudes be down on their knees, like telling Devin to stick it down their fucking stomach, bro.
Who you talking about?
Well, I don't see that because I don't
who you talking about,
like that, man.
Who you
I'm
talking
just saying
about?
the way he do it on
BFTV thinks Devin Haney's better than Floyd. He thinks he's better than Sugar Ray Robinson.
Who said that?
You ever hear BFTV talk about Devin Haney? He's the one who started calling him Debo.
No.
Well, that's where Debo came from?
No. BF came up. Bill gave BF that name first, bro.
Well, you know what I believe it? You know why I believe it? Because Showbiz stole the whole bull jive from freaking Shannon Sharp.
So let me say this. I don't
Yo, I gotta make a move though. But y'all have a great day, man.
All right, man.
Hey, man, blessings, man, to you and your family.
Appreciate you, Walt.
I don't really we don't really follow, like, ever since we started our channel, we don't really follow what other people are doing. Now, I personally know about, I've never the BF was BTFB or BFTB, whatever his name is. I've never
seen that either.
I've never watched his content ever in life. So I don't know about what he says. I had seen Showbiz prior to starting the channel. Showbiz, and this is no knock towards him. It's not my cup of tea, right? Like,
no,
it doesn't appeal to how my personality is.
You can't.
Yeah, it doesn't appeal to my. I'm not saying it's wrong, because obviously he's doing something right. I mean, somehow, even when boxing's down,
y'all
he
said
gets
the jizz on me. Yeah, I'll tell you what he's doing.
I somehow, even when boxing is slow, he gets 80,000 views. I don't know how he's doing that, but I mean, he's doing something well. So to him, I mean, great job, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, okay. And then my last thing I was gonna say was about the Mayweather thing. It was just that something was going on, had to have been going on. I believe it's something bigger. Obviously, it's something bigger than what we see, because we don't see what's actually going on. That's why they're going through everything. But I just feel like he was in a realm and around people that, okay, how about this? The water was on for so long, and then certain things may have transpired, and he thought that water stream was that stream was going to be forever, and all these $18 million watches, all these cars, all these this and that, and he wasn't getting money Like what he should have done was invest in this, invest in that, and have his money coming to him. He was depending off of what he did, past tense, and all the people around him. And now that there's the parts are moving musical chairs of the people that's running boxing, now the people that he thought that used to have all the power, everything is getting taken away. And now they're inserting new, you know what I'm saying, new people, new heads. All the old heads are getting older. And now these new entities are coming in for, with boxing. And now the stream is getting drier and drier and drier. And now he's like, oh, wait, I can't go get out $100 million. Wait a minute. That was yeah, but it ain't here no more, brother. You're going to have to work. The devil, see, I'm not trying to say nothing like he sold his soul or whatever the case is. I'm not trying to go down that route. Whatever he did, that's on him. But you see all these old school singers that have to sing and do stage practice, not even sing, but just go do shows when they were like TLC sold over hundreds of millions of records, but they were broke. All these people have to go and do these shows until they're 60, 70, and 80, basically until they can't walk and sing no more, just to keep up with their money. That is
I hear you.
Get you in these. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. We're gonna come back to that. I want to get, because somebody just called in as well. What's going on with your 719?
Yeah, my bad.
No, we're gonna come back to you. 719. What's going on?
Yeah, no, you good. This whistling, man. I'm in the Discord chat. I'm on the live stream listening in.
All right, what's going on with
you? But I saw nothing much. I seen y'all got the Virgil up there on the side. I just wanted y'all opinion on why, like the other boxing pundits, like you got your Paulie Malignaggi, those type guys. What do you guys think about how they cover? And it's kind of one side of how they blame like all the negotiation issues on the boot side of the house, when, at least from my vantage point, from what I'm picking up and seeing and researching, all the problems are between Oscar and Virgil with why the fight ain't been made.
Yeah, so my thing is, so when this initially started, and this was like months ago, I thought it was on the boot side as well, just from what I've heard. But man, over the last, let's call it month and a half, or 2 months, whatever, this is totally on Virgil's side. And I don't think it doesn't seem like it relates to Virgil being scared of boots. It seems like it's more something that, he's, just the whole situation with Oscar, man. And just, I don't know if it's Oscar that doesn't want to move down that direction right now or what, but clearly somebody doesn't want to do it. And it doesn't, based off what's been reported here recently, it doesn't sound like it's actually Virgil. It sounds like it's Oscar. So
yes, it is.
Definitely Oscar.
Yeah, I agree.
I can tell you that from a person that I know that's in boxing, that knows a lot of. It is Oscar, because it's literally a parallel to what he was telling Ryan, when he was telling Ryan, you're not ready for Tank. And Ryan said, no, I am, and then got knocked out. And it took that steam away. So he's trying to hold on to Virgil, like, Virgil, stop it. Wait a minute. Like, I see something. He basically reminisces on Floyd in his fight. So he sees things that, like, okay, I see that you ain't ready for X, Y, and Z. And that's what I've been told through the grapevine. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
that's my exact same sentiments with what y'all saying, but like obviously not this channel, but other channels, whether they big or smaller, you'll just see like Boots is scared, Boots is this, his team won't sign the paperwork. But I'm like, man, he called this man into the ring for no reason, and immediately afterwards, I want to fight Errol Spence. I want to fight this guy. I want to do this.
That's when I started looking at him sideways.
He chilling.
That's the reason why I started looking at him sideways.
And that was Greg's favorite fighter in Virgil. And Virgil, he came to the dark side.
Hey man, I look at everything through a transparent lens, man. If you say something that doesn't make sense to me, I gotta say that it didn't make sense to me. That's how I rock. So whether I like you or not, I gotta say it. Huh?
It's definitely Oscar that was holding up everything. As you can see how Virgil's manager, Virgil's dad is coming out and everything saying what they want to fight, and Oscar's like, no, I'm just trying to get my fighter the most amount of money. I'm like, your fighter told you he wants this fight.
Well, yeah,
you gotta make the fight at some point.
But that's what I piggyback off saying. If you see the whole breakup after Tank beat Ryan, Oscar just like left him because he was mad. He was like, "See, I told you, motherfucker, you just fucked so much money. You could have fought. He could have fought Rolly when he was super green and beat Rolly. He could have fought so many other people that he knew he could have beat and still got more money, tens of millions of dollars. But you stopped you almost like he could have stopped this pipeline right there. That's why Oscar is like, no, Virgil. And Virgil is just in a situation to where I feel like he's just like, all right, you know what? Mexican power. Let's do it. I'm with you to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't call boots in the ring and then talk all this noise, and all of a sudden, as soon as you get to the back, well, you know, my dream fight is EJ. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's where he lost me, man.
Everything else he was saying, I mean, his dream fight, what he said who it really was. But on the way back there to backstage when he got by himself with Oscar, no, vato, ese, no. You know what I mean? Hey, you vato loco, ese, what's wrong with you, Holmes? No more locked doors.
Yeah, that was just mad. It was nasty
147 is Rolly the new boogeyman.
You just did all that pump faking for no reason.
Tell my green, get in between. That's all fucking De La Hoya want to do.
Yeah, man. But we'll see. But let's go to this Floyd thing, man. You know, this topic right here is near and dear to my heart because number one, you know, I've been a Floyd Mayweather fan. I think most people know that.
Yes.
And then number two, it touches on, you know, my background, which is finance. Let me tell you something. If you can accumulate $2-3 million, you can probably live the rest of your life at a fairly decent wage or standard of living. And Floyd probably earned somewhere like around $300 to $400 million, which means he probably, after Uncle Sam and paying you know, teams and all that stuff, he probably walked away with maybe like, you know, $100 million in that. So $100 million, you know, if you're even like conservative, I'm talking about being as conservative as you can, and you're investing your money in high interest bearing accounts or T-bills or notes, you're probably talking about, or CDs, you're probably talking about like $4 million a year. I'm talking about just off of that. If you're a little bit more aggressive, you know, you're probably talking about maybe $6 million a year. Dude, you should easily be able to live off that. Because honestly, in the first few years, you should have bought your house. You should have bought 3 or 4 cars that you like. You know, your jewelry set and all that stuff, and then you should be set. But after you retire, you're doing things like buying $18 million watches. Man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
If you netted $100 million, all you need is an $18 million watch and a few bad investments, and you back tight.
Oh, of course.
Instead of being smart and saying, I'm going to take a bulk of my money and I'm going to put it over here with a financial advisor, Fidelity, whatever, and allowing them to manage that money, and then the rest of that money that you want to invest and run and you want to, you know, business and all that other stuff, then what you do is you invest that money and see what ends up happening. But you take that major chunk of money and put it with someone that's going to manage it. And I'm talking about a large institution, man, not some rinky-dink dude that you met down the street. And you should be wealthy for the rest of your life. So my prediction is Floyd's going to come back and get knocked out or beat up bad.
Look, that's what he probably getting paid to do.
There's no way. Floyd's almost 50, guys. Floyd is almost 50. There's no way he's competing at a high level.
You got to realize this too. Like how you said, like, okay, my angle is this. Floyd is a uneducated. I'm not even talking about, because he's my favorite fighter of all time. But he's illiterate. He can't read, but he wants to be a boss. He wants to be a gangster. He wants to be all these hats. Like, you can't, either you're a gangster, Either you're a boss, either you like Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra was the front man for the mob. You can't be the mob and be the front man for the mob. You just do what you're supposed to be told. You ain't supposed to be trying to do mob type business, because then it's gonna flounder on you, because you don't understand. You ain't seen the end of every mob movie. Everybody dies and goes to jail, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be a strategic, smart person by getting people that can do it around you. And he wanted to be the one that say, "No, we gonna do this, motherfucker." I've seen Floyd in action. We've seen it on HBO. How he talked to motherfucker. Oh, he talked to his dad crazy, right? No, motherfucker, this is mine. Nigga, I built this shit. So if that's your mentality, then nobody could ever advise you, because you're your own advisor. Guess what? You advise yourself right back to get knocked out.
It's sad, man. And the thing that was sad about it, if this is true, because I don't know if it's true yet, but if this is true, Floyd had financial issues back in 2007. And then he went through, he had an interview on ESPN, and he talked about that he was going to steer away from being as flashy, getting away from doing all those things. And then right back doing the exact same thing, man. 18, why do you need, that's not an investment. An $18 million watch is not an investment. It's not.
No,
because there's only a few people that can buy it, and most people are not going to want it. So even though it's $18 million, the market for an $18 million watch is like 10 people.
10, bro, you lost.
But you know what they say. You know what they say, Greg. The money don't change. It just make you more who you are. So he essentially fighting against who he really is. There's only so long you can do that.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was getting at. I saw who he was when he started talking crazy to his dad in the boxing gym and everybody around him. And it was like the absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I don't know how you mess up that kind of money, man. I really don't. And I hope, man, I sincerely hope it's not true, because I mean, then he's coming back to get, guys, he is literally coming back to get knocked out. He's coming back to get knocked out.
Yeah, Tyson is not going back
exhibition.
Yeah, he's not coming back for exhibition. It doesn't matter who he fights at. We just saw what Pacquiao looked like against Barrios, and Ryan cooked him. And we don't think Ryan is that good. I'm sorry. At 40-something years old, your body just does not do. I don't care what I try to do right now. I used to do windmill dunks. I used to dunk off. I used to do all kind of stuff. Man, if I were to go out there, I don't even think I could touch the rim right now if I try, and I tear everything out of my leg trying to do it. But you can't do it. Your body
I'm
just
30.
says no.
I'm 30, and I'm feeling it some days. So I can only imagine at 47, 50.
Yeah, your body says no. No. I can still dunk at 30.
But my calves is gonna be no. You know what I'm saying?
Real, yeah, he definitely gonna sell his record coming back. It's one thing the exhibition, but he's actually talking about he's unretiring to fight. So,
but see, that's the question I have for you guys. It says exhibition, but then he says unretiring to fight Mike. Which one is it? Because that's two different things.
I heard.
So what I seen,
he's doing both.
The Mike Tyson thing is an exhibition, and then later after that, he's gonna have an actual professional fight.
Yeah, Mike might knock him out. Hey, but we gotta get Shelton Moore and Blake in here as well, man. These guys have been here for a while. Let's start with you, Blake. What you got?
Oh, I'll let you guys go, man.
Yeah, I'll let y'all go, man. I'm about to head to the gym. But I appreciate what you guys do on the channel and the Discord, man. Keep it up.
Appreciate you, fam.
Hey, my name is One Body in Yahoo. Hey, in LA, man. I promise you, I'll be back. You know what I mean? I love this stuff, man. So I appreciate you guys having me. And
all right, appreciate it, man.
Everybody.
Thank you for joining,
man.
Likewise,
fellas. I appreciate y'all for the Discord and the channel, man. Keep it up.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Peace.
Appreciate it.
Blake, what's up, man?
Fam, what's going on, G? Jay, you all right?
Yeah, man. You know what I was doing out there on OBT.
Let me say this here, man. Maybe this is the Florida in me right now, but I'm pulling receipts here back from, I don't know, a few years ago when Tank and Ryan fought, and I think it was Shakur that said catchweights were a problem then, weren't they? He said, oh, catchweights are not real fights, but now you want to fight Ryan and Connor at catchweights. I'm confused, man. Is that how Newark and Omaha's moving now? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. G, he called that back then. He said catchweights aren't real fights, but now he want to fight these boys at catchweights.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the part that makes him inauthentic.
And that's why when your argument, when you say that he's inconsistent when he moves outside of the ring, that's why 1,000% always back you up, man, because it's always something, man.
It's always something, man, and it's not the skill set. It's not how he fights. I don't have an issue with any of those things. My issue with Shakur is that on many of occasions he has appeared inauthentic, and that damages, like, to me it's brand damaging. That's my opinion, but it is what it is.
Nah, I mean, it is what it is. I think we're going to get a big fight here, though. I mean, Conor Benn getting signed to Zuffa on that eight-figure deal is the reason that they brought him over. Eddie Hearn is big mad. That's crazy right there. But I feel that they're going to start promoting Conor Benn a little bit in the U.S., and he's going to get in there it's going to be either Ryan or maybe Devin, I think. Or, I don't know. They're going to put him in a big fight, though, over here in the States.
I don't know, man. I don't think Conor Benn is a big name. If they did spend a lot of money on him, this won't be lasting for long.
No, they got to pay more money for the person he's going to fight because they paying Conor Benn $10 million. Dev, Shakur, and them, they're going to want 15 to 20 or 30.
Yeah, this is
an
an unsustainable model.
That's not going to work with Dana, though. If they do a co-promotion with him and Ryan, they ain't going to work, I don't think.
Nah.
Yeah, I think their business model is unsustainable. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. Everything that TKO and Saudi touch from an entertainment standpoint, all you got to do is go look at Live, go look at soccer, go look at WWE. Man, the product is terrible now. WWE's product is awful since they took over.
Yeah.
Their business model just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And then the other thing, too, is at some point they're going to squeeze the rings. Like, if you look at what they're doing from a WWE standpoint relative to their business model, they understand that the business has to be self-sustaining. So eventually they're going to do the same thing in boxing. Right now they're pouring a lot of money into it because they probably have discretionary funds, but even the discretionary funds in Saudi are limited because of the way that their overall country is structured. So at some point this business is going to have to make money. And it's not sustainable now. And so what'll end up happening is if they can buy up the sport, what'll end up happening is they'll start to squeeze it down, and you'll start to see, fighters making pennies, and the sport not necessarily being what it is that you think it is today.
Right.
It's also going to impact the UFC too, because those UFC fighters not getting paid like they pay Conor Benn.
So, yeah. Hey, Greg, I wouldn't be surprised if Floyd fights under that TKO boxing thing, man.
Hey, man, I'll be there front and center to watch Floyd get knocked out, man. I'm going to give him my money, but he going to get knocked out. It's unfortunate, man.
Floyd versus Conor on there.
So you want Floyd to sell his O for the bag? Floyd going to sell his O for the bag.
I don't want that, but that's what it looks like, man, because Shelton Moore, I know you're older than me, probably by more than a decade, and you, so you know what it's like, man. You start hitting your late 40s and 50s, man. I don't care what kind of athlete you were.
I was a football player, and I was a soldier, so I was very athletic, shall we say.
And what happened once you got in your late 40s?
All that shit changed.
Exactly. You can't do it anymore.
I got out. I was in the Army from 1982 to 1990. And I loved it, and it was the best thing I ever did for myself. Mm-hmm. But I tell people all the time, I didn't get out of the Army because I didn't want to soldier anymore. I got out of the Army because I didn't want to prepare to be a soldier anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what got me. The training was tougher than the actual deployment.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that anymore. And that's what happens as you get older. See, Crawford said it in his interview. It's not the fight. The fight is easy. He don't want to do the training camps no more. That's why he retired. I don't want to do that no more. I don't put my body through what I got to put it through to get it to where I want it. I don't want to do that.
I don't blame him.
If Floyd is coming back to do that, either A, he got some setup fights already lined up, or B, he needs some money. It's only one or two reasons. Because at 49, you can't tell me he want to do what he was doing when he was 29. He don't want to do that. His body don't. I don't think he can do that. I don't think his body can respond the way it responded when he was 29 years old. I just don't think he can.
It won't.
Nah. He might not make it through a training camp.
I feel for him, man, because if he's truly coming back, man, it's due to poor decisions. And, you know, there's
I don't feel for him.
There's a lot of information out there, man, to prevent yourself. Like, you need to understand, Shelton, more who and what you are. And what you are is a boxer. And what you're not is a businessman, right? And you either need to hire people who are business people who you can actually trust, and make sure that you have a lawyer that you can actually trust to really make sure that you're put in a position where you can actually make money, or you need to put your money in a safe place in a trust that earns you money and be done. But understanding who and what you are is important. Buying buildings in locations with other people who, let's be honest, $100 million, you're rich, but you're not wealthy. That's different. Wealthy, you're in the billions. $100 million, you're rich, but you're not wealthy. So, you know.
Let's put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson's rich, right?
I would say he's wealthy. Rich. I would say he's wealthy.
Irvin Magic Johnson doesn't have any power, though.
Yeah.
See the difference? He can't make those decisions that affect a bunch of people.
Yep, I feel you.
He's not one of those guys. Floyd was portraying himself as one of those guys. He wasn't one of those guys. Floyd always said he wasn't going to be stupid like the Alis and the Fraziers and the other guys. And you wound up just like the Alis and the Fraziers and the other guys.
Yeah.
Because I'll say this again. There's only two reasons you're coming back. Either you got a bunch of fights already set up where you're going to make a bag, or you need money. Only two reasons why you would put yourself back into a combat sport at 50 years old. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, there's no reason for it whatsoever, man. And again, it's Jason say he doesn't feel for him. I feel for him because, you know, I think having the self-awareness of who you are and what you are. Like, I'm fully aware that I would be considered an expert at finance, but I am not an expert at physical, the anatomy or anything of that nature. So I'm not about to act as though I don't need a physician to instruct me on what I need to do. Right? You need to get people who are experts in that area, that understand that area, understand and have the self-awareness of who you are and what you're good at. And I don't think he had that, man. Shelton Moore, $18 million.
He has an incredible team. He says he has an incredible team around him, make smart investments.
If he has an incredible team around him, Jason, and he made smart investments, somebody would have said, hey, stupid, why are you paying $9 million for a wristwatch?
$18 million.
Hey, stupid, why are you losing? What happened to your $340 million from Showtime? "Quote unquote," that he took from him.
Yeah.
What did I tell? Wait. He wasn't here because you was out of town. Or you was busy, Jason. What did I tell you last time we talked, Greg, about that? Remember we talked about that?
What was it specifically?
Floyd talking about he's suing them for $340 million or whatever. I said they might give Floyd like $20-30 million and send him on his way. Get up out of here, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Get out of here, man. You're not getting $340 million from them people.
I don't.
They're not
think so.
giving you that.
I don't think so.
Ever.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, both of y'all, you and Greg. They'll kill you first.
Yeah.
They'll kill you first.
They'll put you in jail.
Yeah.
Somewhere you going down. Yeah, it is what it is. But we got my boy Pork Chop in the building. We also got 757 Pork Chop. What's going on with you?
Ain't shit. Figured I'd call in, see what y'all talking about, man.
We talking about Floyd, man. We talking about Floyd. 757. You can chime in as well. But what you got on Floyd, man? What you think?
Hey, what's
I
up? What's up? What's
don't know, man.
up?
What y'all think? Y'all think he broke?
Yes. I don't think he broke, but I think he need money.
Yeah, for that type of lifestyle to sustain it. Yeah,
man, you can't. I don't know what his burn rate is, but I guarantee you his burn rate is well above. And by burn rate, I mean what he burns in cash versus what comes in. I bet you his burn rate is well over his actual income.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he did show us like he showed us all his more his bigger purchases and stuff like that, you know. So I ain't really surprised, man. But I mean, it could have been prevented if he would have just did his due diligence. I mean, who makes $1 billion and not making sure where it's going? You know what I'm saying? So
you think Floyd made $1 billion? Floyd might have been a part of fights that earned $1 billion, but that money wasn't allocated to. Man, Floyd didn't earn $1 billion in
well, hey,
income.
well, we know he made a killing. We know he made a killing. Whatever he made, like. I know I'd be watching every penny and making sure I know where everything going, you know, but that's just me.
But you don't miss that kind of check.
He's out on 340 million, huh, Pork Chop?
You wrong for that.
I know that ain't, you can't use the reading excuse. The niggas a multi-millionaire. I mean,
what would make a 50-year-old man decide I want to come back to competitive boxing?
That's priorities right there.
I want to steal more money because I can. That's what he gonna say.
So Floyd had 2 fights.
Well, apparently he got bills. He got bills. He done like on apartments and shit that he ain't paid. So
yeah, exactly. Floyd has been a part. I think Manny Pacquiao did what? 4.5
million. 4.5 million buys, something like that.
So 4.5, and then Conor McGregor did what? Like 4 something, right? 4.2.
3. I think 3 something.
I thought it was in the 4s.
Let me see. Hold on. I'll tell you right
now. No. I don't even. Which one did more? I don't even remember.
I think Pacquiao did more, but by slightly. Okay, I thought one was 4.5 and another was like 4.2 or something.
Yeah. They both in the 4s for sure, though. I just don't
That's what I thought. So I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna use Antuanne hit with the $5. His issue was gambling and overspending on jewelry, cars, and other dumb shit. You can burn $700 million doing that dumb. Yeah, you can fast. You can burn money fast. So let's say he did 4.5, and then he did another. Let's say 4.2, because I think it was that. So that's 8.7 million pay-per-view buys in 2 fights. If you multiply that by $99.
He did 4.3 with Manny. He did 4.5 with Conor. He did 4.3.
Okay, I had thought 4.2, but it's rough math. So that's $861 million. Dog, half of that goes to the network. So there's only $430 million left. You get what I'm saying? The promoter got to get paid. But let's say Floyd gets, I don't know, maybe 80% of that or whatever, right? That's $340 million. Then Uncle Sam takes 0.5 of that. That's $172 million. And he still got to pay out all of his team members, which is probably another, I don't know, probably 30%. So let's say
because he people entourage. Yeah.
So I already got him down to $120 million. Already got him to 120.
They don't tax you on the net. They tax you on the gross.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I already got my boy down to about $120 million. Now he can adjust like his trainer and all that other stuff. I'm doing napkin math. I'm not about to get into all the details of that because I don't think it's worth it to be that accurate. But I'm doing napkin math, and I would tell you he's probably. I'll round it up because you can't take some of those deductions. So maybe $150 million.
Okay.
Okay. So now $150 million. That you got cash from those 2 fights, plus you had some other fights in there. Maybe you got up to let's call it net all in. You got up to $200 million, right? So
Right.
If you take that and you divide it by 25 million, because you're spending in excess every year $25 million, it'll take you exactly 8 years to burn through it. When the Floyd last fight was
2017.
15.
Yep. So 9 years.
2017 versus McGregor.
And that's napkin math. I guarantee you his net burn rate is $25
That's why we
million
got the
a year.
two John Gotti, the third fight, and the Pizza Man in Japan fight.
Yep,
Yeah,
I guarantee you, if I had to guess, his net burn rate is $25 million a year. High level math.
How dumb do you have to be, bro? How dumb do you have to be
But it's easy.
to spend $25 million a year and I'm not making no money?
It's easy. It's
I
easy.
think
You buy $18 million. You buy $18 million watch. You buy $18 million watch because somebody told you it was a good investment, but in reality, there's only a market of maybe 10 or 15 people that will be willing to buy it, which makes it a bad investment. Then you invest in several businesses in these large.
Richard Mille?
Yeah, I don't know
Whatever
what
it was, bro.
Then you buy several buildings, which I guarantee you they were $10-15 million a pot that you invested in those buildings, and then all the trips, the freaking cars, all the women. I'm telling you, man, money burns fast.
Alex Rodriguez no more. What happened to
Rolls
him?
Royce is just sitting up in the garage collecting dust.
Yep.
What happened to him and Alex Rodriguez? They was tight. What happened?
Who?
Floyd and Alex Rodriguez. Remember they was hanging doing business together? What happened?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know.
Right.
But I do know we got 170 people in the building, and we only got. Come on, man. Let me see. We got 170 people in the building, and we got how many likes? Damn, I can't even see how to get to the goddamn old thing no more. But I know we need to get the likes up.
Floyd got a Richard Mille.
Hey, he
104.
He ought to get in there with your boy, man. You can make that money back quick. Get on Netflix. You know, your boy from Omaha.
Man,
No. Fuck you.
No.
No.
Do you remember what Bud said they asked him about Floyd?
Yeah. He said Floyd O.
He said, I didn't even think like that. He said, that's the OG. I don't even think like that.
Don't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Man, if Crawford would cook Floyd. Cook him.
That's the OG, man.
And Jake Paul probably done. Because I think his screws came loose. He had to get a second surgery.
Yeah. He's never going to fight again. That boy, Anthony Joshua wrecked shop on him. He wrecked shop on him.
Like what you mean his screws? Like he had screws in his jaw?
Shit was wired.
And the screws came loose.
Damn.
And he had to get a second surgery.
Man, Anthony Joshua was right for that shit.
Over
man.
with.
He wasn't right for that shit.
He did what we needed him to do. He did what we needed.
Exactly.
The weigh-in, at the weigh-in when they did the interview with AJ, he said, "You know now you're in with a proper fighter. I'm gonna fuck you up." AJ told him, "I'm gonna fuck you up, man."
I wouldn't have gotten in the ring with AJ, man. That's a waste of my time. That's a waste of my time. Let me keep doing what I'm doing.
I'm hearing Floyd. We doing the Pacquiao rematch. What I'm hearing on Netflix. That's the room anyway.
Well, let them two old cats fight. Let them do that.
Hold on, pork chop. Will you watch it? That's the question. Will you watch it?
I'll watch it.
Will you pay for it or watch it?
I mean, if it's free, if it's free, of course I'm gonna tune in. But you know, I'm just trying to see why they putting it on if they saw how the first one went. Why would they want to put that on?
Because Manny gonna win this one.
I don't even care to see that, Greg. I don't even care to see that, bro.
I don't either.
Undercard probably be good though. The undercard probably be good, so I'll probably tune in.
Manny,
it's gonna happen. They're gonna have a pay-per-view.
A 50-year-old and a 40. Come on.
Man, let me get Big Herm super chat in here. $1.99. Saquon Moses versus Scooter Davis. Winner versus Kermel.
I'm with it.
They said Kermel fighting on Manny promotions now.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere.
I don't even know what weight
probably fight at 160.
Cause when he missed weight, I think he was like 150 something. That time he missed weight.
Carmelo don't seem like he's too serious at times.
Yeah, I
Who you
don't know,
talking
man.
about?
He ain't got talent.
Carmelo.
I
Well,
don't
what's
know,
going
man.
on with
So
y'all
we got a
boy
little super
Mel,
chat.
man? He out here like a homeless guy asking for change, man. He want to get a fight with everybody, man. What's going on?
Hold on real quick. We'll
Man,
jump on that. Greg,
that dude been out of the room 3 years, man. Who he
hold on
gonna
real
be?
quick. Hold on real quick. Let me do this. Alex Wilson, 3724, hit us with the $5. Greg, TKO last earnings, WWE revenue was $402 million and EBITDA of $207 million, which is 52% margin. How the heck do they achieve that almost tech-like margin? They've been doing some wild stuff in terms of their tickets, and really taxing for a lot of these different events, man. I think their business model, although has been profitable, has changed the experience, and they might start to see eroding margins at some point. But go ahead. What you were saying now? Who we talking about?
You talking about
Jamel
Mel out
out
here
here begging for
panhandling the
fights,
fight?
man.
Mel out here panhandling, man.
Man, Mel trying to get smoked, guys. What y'all talking about?
Who he gonna
Nah,
be?
man. Cause
At the top
I
of
know
54,
when,
be honest. At the top of 54, who is he gonna be?
I mean, I'm sure he
Coming
can
off
beat
the
some
top.
people, but I'm just saying,
Coming
like,
off the top, who he gonna be?
Who he would
he
beat
can
at
beat
54?
Tim Zoo.
Tim Zoo,
Yeah,
Cordell
Tim
Booker.
Zoo. I'm talking about it.
He could beat Tim Zoo.
Bacham.
He could beat
Probably
Bachman.
Bach.
He could beat Bachman. He could beat
Josh
Madrimov. He could
Josh
beat
Kelly.
Madrimov. Madrimov ain't good. Who else?
Madrimov
Yeah, he
at
beat Josh
60.
Kelly. Madrimov at
So
69.
you telling me?
You know,
You telling
Madrimov
me
moved
that
up.
the dude that we last saw running away from the 5'7" Mexican is gonna beat all these people?
Yeah, man. I mean, he was just a little afraid of Canelo. He's not gonna be afraid of them.
You know, that's all right. Big bro taught
They
him how
make
to
it
do it, though.
punch.
It's all right.
Yeah.
But you know, in that Najee interview, man, I ain't gonna lie, it was like music to my ears when he said, "Well, Bud, just give me the opportunity." Boy, you know I was up dancing, smiling.
Boy, I know, boy.
I ain't gonna lie.
Rubbing yourself
Karma
down
is
and
a
motion.
Oh,
Rubbing yourself,
karma's
all your
crazy,
whole
ain't it?
body
Ain't
over
it?
with
Karma
lotion
It
and
is
ain't
a
no fun when the
motherfucker,
rabbit got
boy.
you down her
playing
dress.
with you. Once you heard
Boy.
that start doing this, once you heard Bud name, just yeah, I get it. I get it.
No, wait, because we forget how he used to talking about shut up and take what Errol gave you and all that cheerleading he was doing. No, he just need an opportunity. No, man, no. That
Ain't
shit
ain't no
gone,
fun when the
man.
rabbit
It's
got you
sad.
down her dress.
Hell no.
No, I enjoy when the rabbit got the gun too, so I can take it back from his ass.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm different, guys.
Zoof about to take over, Greg. You ready?
Hey, Zupa boxing. Hey, they just gave Conor Ben $15 million. Mel, call Dana, man. We got some work for you.
The boy they got that machine behind
How much you
them
think
over there,
Charlo
man.
gonna get paid then? How much y'all think Charlo would take to pay Conor Ben?
No 54 over there. They ain't got no
Well,
54 over there. Going up to 60.
They confirmed 8 figures. But no, he was coming down to welterweight anyway. Because he was supposed to get the Ryan Barrios one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mel coming down to welterweight?
No.
No.
Conor Ben is. Conor Ben is.
Conor Ben. Yeah. He said he was coming to welterweight. But what I'm saying is, Mel needs some work. Mel needs to go over to Zupa and go up to 60. They got some work for him over there.
Shit, they might get Tszyu if they was able to.
They got money. How they gonna pay him like that though? He ain't gonna take Conor. If he see Conor Ben getting 15 million, Mel gonna want 25 million.
Mel can't get 20 million. Mel has been the last time
Mel,
he was running away from the dude.
I'm not saying what he can't get. I'm gonna say what he want.
You gotta understand.
Jason, come on, man.
Ben is a power play for the UK market. They go in the UK. That's why they got him. And then he coming off 2 of the biggest cards in the UK. So, you know, it kind of makes sense to get him if they going over there, you know. But Mel, he been out of sight, out of mind for the last 3 years. So
facts.
Jason,
I get on that porch, but think about Charlo ego. Charlo gonna be like, you paying Ben for this? He ain't never been a champion.
Hey, he ought to
I,
say no for
I'm
real.
undisputed.
Go over there in
I ain't
Australia,
never
get
lost
his money
undisputed.
back up.
That's what Mel gonna say.
Hey.
Watch.
Jason, do you remember that Janet Jackson song? One of her most famous songs?
What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately?
I knew that's where you're going. I feel it, Sheldon. I feel you, but we talking about Mel Charlo here. We talking about Charlo, how he thinks
Mel, you better
and
take
how he
the $2 million
how he moves.
and get out of my face. We got $2 million for
Yeah,
you,
he
Mel.
gonna laugh at that.
Take what I give you.
Mel gonna
Take
laugh
what
at
I
that.
give you, goddamn. Oh
Man, boy, you a hating some
but he
bitch, boy.
should. He gonna land on his feet though. He gonna land on his feet.
Yeah, somebody gonna give him a shot.
No,
Oh,
he's
his
gonna
brother,
get a
you
good
heard
fight
about his
because he's a
brother?
good
Did y'all
name.
hear about his brother?
No, what about him?
He's fighting. He's supposed to be fighting Resendez.
Yeah, I think we heard that.
That's a good
There's a
fight.
lot of
I like that.
representing this fight though.
I like that fight. I think he's gonna beat the shit out of
Man,
him.
y'all-
No, I think he's gonna beat
Y'all heard
him.
what Mauricio? You heard what Mauricio said about Maul?
What
What
he
he said
said?
about
He
Maul?
had
Oh,
to
that
go
he
for
was
2
gonna kill
years.
himself if he took the belt.
He said they didn't want to strip him because
That's
they
foul
felt
for
like
laughing,
that was-
Sheldon.
well,
You
he
ain't right for that,
basically
man.
told them that was the only thing. That was the only thing keeping them from doing something bad. That's basically what he told Mauricio, according to Mauricio.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why
What does
Mauricio didn't strip him of the
Mauricio
belt.
lying, though? That's what I want to ask y'all. What does Mauricio get from lying on the boy?
None.
Tell you what,
There's
he
no
doing a
there's
dang
no
good
there's
job
no
right
incentive
now.
to lie. There's no incentive to lie on that. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, Maul has been. I don't want to get into his personal business, but it's been tragic. That's all I say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that slapping
Well, he's
was
supposed to be
tragic. I
back.
ain't gonna lie.
See,
He said
see,
he's
that's what I'm
supposed to
talking
be
about right
back. He's
now.
supposed to be fighting Resendez. I just can't put no faith in this dude to have 2 fights in 4 years.
Facts,
But
and there's
I'm just
nothing wrong with
saying,
that.
what y'all, what be going through y'all minds when these fighters be just in bullshit constantly? Like this man let Caleb Plant smack the shit out of him. Like what goes through y'all mind when y'all see stuff like that?
Me
I
personally,
don't trust. I mean, I know suckers. There's suckers in the hood. So if you don't let a motherfucker slap you, you ain't gonna do nothing. That's on you. I mean, what can I do about that? You're a sucker.
Texas
You're a soft
niggas
ass
done
nigga.
bad, man. They
You're a
done
soft ass
bad
nigga.
right
Yeah.
now, man.
I can't say nothing about it, man. It's because man, I done already been threatened to have my glasses slapped off, so we can't talk about anything. I'll let y'all say it.
Yeah, we know what you gonna do. You gonna file
Oh,
that
me.
paperwork.
You gonna get a notice to your house. You gonna get a
Yep.
notice right to your
He been
house.
served.
I would have
been
had a little
served.
bit more respect. I would have had a little bit more respect if he at least did that. I think I'm filed
Yeah.
charges on you for slapping me.
Yeah, I tell you right now,
man.
man. I'm not a gangster. I got 2 bad shoulders. I'm not fighting nobody. Especially if you already got an advantage. If you got an advantage, what I look like fighting you for? Nope. I don't solve my issues with let me say this. I don't
as a
see.
weapon?
Huh?
You don't use
He
violence
solved
as a
his
weapon?
problem with
No,
pen and
no,
paper,
dude,
man.
no, man. So my thing is this, bro. Like, so respect. I'm over that. I'm over respect. Getting respect from fighting. What respect? So Shelton, if I bet you somewhere right now, and me and you fought and you beat the dog shit out of me, what did you get out of it? What did you actually win? What has made your life better?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
That is the
At
reason
60
why
years
fighting.
old, I would be just as hurt. At 60 years old, I'd probably be just as hurt or worse than you.
Yeah, exactly. So what? So I see no point in it. So if somebody comes with to threaten me with physical harm when there's nothing for me to gain out of that, then guess what, man?
Oh, yeah.
My lawyer gonna be contacting you. It's as simple as that. I went in the courtroom.
Yeah, I do pay taxes now. I do pay taxes now, so you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call them people I pay to protect me.
Yep.
Who that?
Yep, you're right.
The police.
Oh, exactly. Like I'm not fighting
They
nobody.
here for me. The police are here for me, man. I pay taxes. I'm a tax-paying, law-abiding citizen. That means the police are here for me.
My 15, 20 years ago, you would have when I was a much younger version of myself who had an ego and was like, "Hey, you motherfucker, you come step to me, bitch. I'm
Still
gonna
got an
show you."
ego.
I got an ego, but not around that. Motherfucker step to me, I'm gonna show a motherfucker. Motherfucker step to me, I'm gonna show a motherfucker. I ain't doing none of that shit. Motherfucker step to me, my lawyer will be in contact with you. Period. In the story. I'm done.
Well, but you got to remember, Greg, you established, you got a family, you got
Exactly.
you got something to lose.
Exactly.
What my
Got a
60-year-old
lot to
ass look
lose.
like trying to fight? What does my 60-year-old ass look like trying to fight anybody?
Exactly.
I'm not
I
even
got
going to
bad
argue
shoulders.
with you.
Nope.
I'm not doing
even
nothing.
if you ain't that old, if you got a lot to lose, you know, it just ain't a smart decision.
And most cats that
Right.
want to
I got
get
too much to lose.
most cats that's willing to engage in physical altercation immediately have nothing to lose.
Now, what I do hope, this is what I do hope. I hope you come over my house and argue with me and actually come inside the door.
Oh, so you got a reason.
Yeah, you come into my
Yeah,
house.
because
This is a different
door
story.
locked. It's locked going out. It's locked coming in too.
Yeah, that's a different.
yeah.
Then we
That's a different scenario.
Like they say, we gonna put them in the dirt then.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
Oh,
going?
yeah.
put
You
a hole
going?
in your ass.
You come?
And
You come up?
justified.
You come up in my house. You going straight?
Because you're outside.
You
You're
ain't even got to come.
You're
You
outside.
ain't got. You ain't
But
got to
once
come
you
in my
come
house.
outside,
You ain't got to come in my house. If you come on my property threatening, I live in the South. If you come on my property
Oh, yeah,
threatening,
you live in the South. They got that stand your ground shit down here.
yeah,
They ain't got
Yeah,
that
you
shit
got
in
that.
California. They ain't got that shit out
Say
here.
clap.
don't come in my yard talking about what you gonna do.
I think
You
you
better
got it to
keep
where
it in
you
the
can
back out
fist
here.
fight in Texas, you know.
Nah, man, we not
Oh,
throwing
y'all
no
got
shots
guns
at
out there,
nobody.
don't you? In Texas, everybody got a gun, don't they? Y'all carry guns like wallets out there.
Man, you know everybody want to be walking Texas Ranger out there.
Man, you know I got a the kid got a Desert Eagle. So you know what I'm saying? I got that 50. Well, no, not really, but I do got a Ruger. I do got a Ruger. I do got a Ruger.
Man, I
But
gotta go
nah,
look
man.
at some, man. I ain't never purchased no firearm before.
I got a license to carry and all, bro. I don't carry though, but I got a
It's
license to
always
carry
good
it
to have
all.
one in your home to protect
I
your
got
home.
one on. We don't even need it in
That's it.
Florida no more.
You'll be riding around in the car with the motherfucking, just, you know.
I got
That's,
you know, I got mine. I put it in my safe. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, if somebody were to run into my house, yeah, I'm prepared. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work out well. And trust me when I tell you, I ain't scared to pull it.
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
Because my mind
So
will
you
go
got
to my mind will go to a completely different place if somebody were to run into my. Because now you're threatening my family, and my thought process
Exactly, right.
my thought process goes from
Exactly.
one place to another. I get to a very different place very quickly when the threat is to me versus the threat to my family. This is quick, very very
The
different.
wife and kids, of course.
Oh
man,
oh
of
oh
course.
yeah,
You gonna do
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. All bets off then. All bets
yeah.
off.
All bets off. All bets
So
off.
let me ask you this, Greg and Jason. Let me ask y'all this. Gary Antoine had a little business to take care of last night, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see why nobody want to fight that dude. I see now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he came with it.
Critical
He
unified
came
with
with
him.
it.
Either he unified with Shakur or he unified with Hitchens. It don't make a difference to me. Shit.
That dude Hiroka, I want to see him again. I like him.
I think Hitchens gone, man. I think Hitchens leaving.
Why?
He can fight.
Why what?
He can still make weight.
Fight.
No, he can't. Hitchens can't make weight.
He just can't make weight.
No,
Hitchens did make weight. Hitchens made weight.
I said Mr.
He can make weight,
Hiroka,
but he can maintain it.
Andy Hiroka. I want to see him again. I like him.
No, the way I was told Hitchens did make weight. He just got sick after when he tried to eat.
Yeah, trying to make weight. That's the thing. Trying to make weight, trying to make the every weigh-in.
Yeah, he tripped out. That dude tripped out, man.
It'll be cool if he didn't talk like he was the coldest shit ever. But you spend all this time commenting on everybody else, shitting on everybody else, talking about Devin Haney, Undisputed was weak because he beat Kambosos, and then you go out your way to fight Kambosos at 140. It's kind of, people going to get tired of hearing you talk after a while, man.
Yeah.
You do understand that shit, that type of talk, huh, Pork Chop?
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but he just,
you just
he don't get in the ring. He don't actively, he don't really run. He don't really go get no smoke. Like, you know, Duarte. I guess people thought Duarte was gonna give him a little something, so people wanted to see that fight. You know, but I had him beating Duarte. I want to see him in there with Gary though. You know, that's the fight to make. So.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever gonna fight at 140 again, bro. I think he's done at 140. I don't think he'll ever do that again.
You talking about who? You talking about? Talking about Hitchens?
Hitchens, yeah. He ain't coming. He don't.
He'll fight at 140 if it's going to be a unification. He just don't want. He won't fight out as a defending just the IBF.
They finna strip him, bro. They finna strip him.
I don't know. He made weight. No, he made weight. I can understand if he missed weight.
Man, you don't pull out no fight 3 hours before the fight, man. Come on, man.
But I think Duarte still got paid though, because if you touch that scale,
you have to. They better pay that man. That man's the whole thing.
Yeah.
They better pay him.
Yeah, if you step on that scale, you gotta get paid. So.
Yeah, y'all saw what Terrence Crawford Jr. did, man. His wrestling. There's a proud papa there, boy.
Oh yeah.
What did he do?
Yeah. That was
his son won a like some kind of wrestling championship.
State championship.
He going states or he going to states?
Yeah,
he won it.
And he a freshman. He won it.
Freshman, 9th grade state champion. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's real good. Especially in Nebraska, because they wrestle out there. They wrestle for real.
Yeah, he did a good
Nebraska,
job, man.
Oklahoma,
it's baseball and wrestling out there. It's predominant out there.
Pennsylvania, all them people, they wrestle. They really wrestle.
Yeah. You did a good job, man. That's awesome, man. I just, my daughters participate in athletics. I'm not gonna say which ones because it might be some people that try to show up there and get me. But it's good, man. When you
the people that be talking that crazy to you, let me tell you something about them. They don't want to hurt nothing or see nothing die, man.
Man, let me tell you. So I was out one day. My wife and I were out one day. We were at a comedy spot, and this cat walked up to me, and he like, man, why? He was like, why you looking like that, man? I follow you, and I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. It's like, cause I think he thought I was like, I was trying to place him. You know how you see somebody, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. You trying to figure out who it is. You trying to figure out who it is.
I'm looking at this person, I'm like, oh shit. And I'm slow playing it because I'm trying to figure out who he is. Cause I don't want to be like, oh shit, I done met somebody and they know me and I can't fucking run. That shit rude. And
right.
And it was somebody who was like, man, I follow you, man. Boy, I watch all your stuff. And I was like, oh, the channel. And Pork Chop, man, I forgot I'm a superstar, bruh. People know they just see me on the Tszyu.
Nah, you ain't going with this shit.
Hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
He say I'm a superstar.
Y'all give
well, somebody came on my channel and called me a bunch of names and said they were a star. So I mean, if they won, I guess I'm one too, right?
Yeah, they a star. If they a star, you a star too.
Yeah,
don't nobody know that nigga either.
As a matter of fact, I think you were on the line when he actually called in. Wasn't it you, Sheldon Moore, that was on the phone when he called?
I got on off. I just got on off because I like the dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
For what, he went through with the champ. But the dude really has I'm going to be honest, the dude has an overinflated opinion of himself.
Yo, why you say that?
Who you talking about?
Because you are saying you do this and you do that. Everything you got and everything you are is because of that dude.
Mm.
That dude went in there and did all that.
Yeah.
You got the blowback. You got the residuals of that. Now, you helped. I'm not going to say you didn't help because I'm not there. I don't know how much you helped or what you did. I'm pretty sure you did something. But if you want to look at it from the outside looking in, everything you got and everything you are is because of that man.
Yeah.
Because without that man, nobody will be talking about you.
That's an interesting perspective.
It's the truth.
It show more. You better look out.
It's the truth. Would you be talking about that dude without the other dude?
No.
Would you?
No.
Absolutely
Would
not.
you even know who that dude was?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I'm talking about the
know
boxer guy and the guy from Omaha.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was until probably like maybe like a few months prior to Spence versus Crawford.
We
But
didn't
all
know
good,
him. We
man.
didn't know nothing about him at Breeders' Prescott. We didn't know nothing about him when he fought Jose Diaz. We didn't know nothing about him when he fought Ricky Burns. We didn't know nothing about him when he fought Gamboa. We didn't know that dude.
Yeah.
Not at
That's
all.
not to say he wasn't there.
He was on his undercards early on though.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember anybody? Do you remember anybody he fought? Do you remember anybody he fought?
No, why would I remember who he fought?
That's my point exactly. Nobody knew that dude. You know, nobody knew. Now we don't. Like I say, I'm not in Omaha. I'm not at B&B, so I don't know what your contribution was. I'm sure you did something, and I'm sure you contributed. I'm sure you did. But to have this inflated ego about yourself, like you did this, that, and that, you didn't do that. That guy did that. You was just there. It's kind of like what Shaq always says to Kenny Smith. He was like, "Yeah, you was on the team, but that was the dude. You was just there."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, man, it's all
was
good.
the guy. You was just there.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's all good, but my point is, you know, you had a channel, and yeah, you know, people start to recognize you. So, yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a star. Ain't that right,
I mean,
Jay?
good for you. I mean, I'm happy for you. Good for you. Good for you. But don't come out here like come on, man. If you really are that, if you really are a trainer like that, then get some fighters out there and blow them up and get them to the top. Do that.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all got to say on it. I ain't got nothing to say about it.
What you got to do? And then nobody be able to say shit to you.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing because you can't say nothing to me. This is not my topic. I don't really care. I don't really care about it. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
But he's the one that said your
I'll get called out next.
Ain't that the one that said
What y'all thought about Ryan performing?
I mean, he looked good, man, but you know, Barrios is ass, dog.
It's expected.
I don't want to say that though. I don't want to say. I don't want to say that.
I don't think he looked good. Looked like he finally had he prepared, but I don't think he looked like.
I mean,
looked good. I think he just looked.
Still made for him.
You know,
Bar was perfect for him.
But we're talking comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
I think he was too fast for Barrios. That's what he's just too fast.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Barrios was in there like a zombie. He wasn't even hardly going there.
But we can't give Barrios out like that though, because Barrios said he was in great shape. Barrios said he trained hard. Barrios said he was ready. So we can't give him out like he looked like
Barrios got his ass
punching bag.
But I need to see Ryan do that to Rolly, man. Go do that to Rolly here. Go do that.
He don't want that smoke with Rolly.
He's not even gonna fight Rolly again. He's never gonna fight Rolly again. Man. Never.
They had a rematch. They had a rematch clause, and he backed out of that.
Man.
Do you remember Pork Chop, the build up to the Rolly fight where Rolly said?
What he said?
No, because I ain't really careful.
Rolly said, I've been whooping his ass for years. Just
he wasn't lying. He ain't lying. He wasn't lying. People try to hate on Rolly and say Rolly's ass, which, you know, again, Rolly's not the most skilled guy, but Rolly has two things that's going to give any fighter problems. He's awkward and he can punch.
Greg, he ass, bro. Come on now.
Hey, he's awkward and he can punch. I'm not saying he's the most skilled guy, But I bet you he'll give Shakur Stevenson some problems for a few rounds, because of the power.
For a round. For a round.
No, I said for a few rounds.
You ain't gotta convince me, man. You ain't gotta convince me.
For a few rounds.
Okay, I'm gonna make it easier for you. Jason. I'm gonna make it easier for you. Rolly Romero, Brian Norman. Who you got?
Brian Norman.
Oh, he taking too long.
Oh, what?
Who you got?
My bad.
Rolly Romero, Brian Norman. Who you got?
I'll go with Norman.
Over with. It's over with. You got to think about it.
Who you got, Pork Chop?
Shit, Brian Norman. What we questioning right here? I mean, Rolly ain't got nothing for him.
Power, the fact that he can get clipped. That's what I'm worried about. Him getting clipped.
Yeah, it's you guys. So let me say something real quick, and Shelton Moore, because I know you've been around and you watched a lot of boxing. You tell me if you disagree with this. I think new school, and by new school I mean like these young punks like Pork Chop, who are still in their 20s and got two good knees. They have come up in an era where the most skilled fighter always wins. And that's partially because, in my opinion, the way that fights end up occurring today, meaning all these guys match make each other. All they do is fucking match make. We've seen fighters who were less skilled beat more skilled fighters, because you may have 10 tools in your tool bag, right? But that fighter may have 2 that you can't deal with.
Right.
Even though that fighter only got 5 in his, he might got 2 that you can't deal with. And that's because of the stylistically you don't match up well. Today, the most skilled fighter always wins, because the most skilled fighter is always matched with the correct fighter that matches up with his skill set.
And you know who said exactly what you saying? You know who said exactly what you saying, Greg?
Who that?
Gary Russell Jr. 4 years ago in an interview. He said exactly the same thing.
He's right.
He said the difference between today and the boxing gyms I grew up in is that today all these guys have matchmakers. They make matches for guys.
Yep. You're a matchmaker.
Whereas back in the day, you fought the guy you had to fight. Whoever was next up, that's who you fought.
Mm-hmm. So it's a lot easier to look like.
If you look back at my day, there's nobody that will tell you.
Oh man.
There's nobody that will tell you
go crash into
that
a mountain.
Ken Norton was a more skilled fighter than Muhammad Ali. Will anybody say that?
No. But he lost.
If you look at all 3 of them fights, if you look at all 3 of those fights, did Muhammad Ali ever really beat him?
Nope.
No,
because the style.
They was robbing the hell out of him.
The style was the issue.
Couldn't figure him out.
Yeah, the style was the issue.
See, this ain't that though. The Rolly and the Brian Norman, this ain't that. You know, this
I'm not. We don't know until they get in the ring.
Ass, you know.
Well, we don't know that until they get in the ring. But there's somebody out there today that can beat Shakur, because the style would be a problem for him. But you know what? They already know that the style would be a problem, and they will avoid it. Just like Devin, just like Tank, all of them.
Who's that guy, man?
I don't know, but I'm just saying there is somebody out there.
I think we already seen the guy with Tank, and I know in your mind we already seen the guy for Devin. So who will be that guy for Shakur?
You just got to see him get in the ring, man. Sometimes that's why they make the fights, man. But again, to Shelton Moore's point, you know, Muhammad Ali and Ken Norton. I can go back to Mayorga versus Vernon Forrest. Vernon Forrest was way more skilled than Mayorga and got beat twice by Mayorga. Styles.
Yeah.
And then Oscar blew him out.
Now, I'll give you another one. Simon Brown was way more skilled than Maurice Blocker.
Mm-hmm.
Way more skilled. Simon Brown couldn't beat Maurice Blocker.
Yep. There's certain fighters, man, that give you problems. Who was that fighter back in the day, Jason, that kept giving Roy problems? He gave Montel Griffin. He gave Roy problems. And he beat James Toney, I think, at least once. He beat James Toney.
He did. He beat James Toney too. He did.
And do you think that Montel Griffin is actually better than James Toney or Roy Jones? No.
No.
But he gave Roy major fits, and he beat James Toney. Styles.
I'll give you another one, Pork Chop. I'm gonna give you another one. James the Heat Kitchen is not better than Thomas Hearns. No way, shape, form, or fashion. He's not a better fighter.
Nor is
Thomas Hearns just could not beat him.
What was the other guy? Who did you say now?
I said James the Heat Kitchen was not a better fighter than Thomas Hitman Hearns.
Yeah, and I was about to say I can't even think of his name, but he lost to James Toney twice, but I can't think of his name right now. I'm about to look him up. He was always swollen. He beat Tommy Hearns twice, and he definitely wasn't better than Tommy Hearns. What's his name? He fought Tommy Hearns at like super middleweight or something like that.
James Kitchen.
No, I thought it was
No, you talking about Iran?
Yeah, Iran Barkley.
Iran Barkley. He Tommy twice.
Yeah, he beat Tommy twice, bro, and he's way better than Tommy. I mean, Tommy way better than him. Way better, and beat Tommy twice. So it works today because these guys don't always fight each other.
So y'all seeing all this to say that Rolly would beat Brandon, or Rolly got a chance to get Brandon?
I'm saying all this to say he'll beat Shakur Stevenson.
No, what he's saying.
that's a desperate pick right there, man.
No, what he's saying, Pork Chop, is this. What he's saying is, in today's day and age, we will never know who could really beat who, because everybody doesn't just fight whoever they doesn't fight the next guy up. The next guy up doesn't happen anymore.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
All you do
and that's about to change. That's about to change pretty soon, you know.
Yeah, here we go again. Here we go again.
Changing. Shit gonna get worse with this motherfucker.
That's all it's gonna get.
The game changing, man. What's wrong with
It's just like the fight we had 3 weeks ago, right? Did anybody on this panel, anybody we talking right now, did anybody ever give Teofimo Lopez a chance to win that fight?
No.
Hell no.
No.
Nobody did. Everybody knew that he was going to get his ass whooped.
Yeah, because his style didn't match up well, and we all knew it. I know what style
he looked like against Sandor Martin, against Jermaine Ortiz, the way he looked against Steve Claggett.
Right. We knew this is going to be ugly. This ain't going to end well.
Wasn't hard at all. Anybody could have figured that out. But you know, Pork Chop actually, you know why he was slow playing it? Because he actually picked Tszyu. Say I'm lying. You thought I had forgot, didn't you?
No, I did too. Hey, I did what you did. Magic Mom in 6, remember?
You picked Tszyu to beat Shakur Pork Chop.
What made you Pork Chop? Is he lying or is he telling the truth? Is he lying or is he telling the truth?
It's the truth.
No, I said it in the chat. Okay,
so let me ask you this. What made you think that Teofimo Lopez had a chance?
I just want to see if somebody was going to buy into it.
No, bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit. You said it your whole chest.
I said it twice. I just want to see if y'all was going to buy into it, man.
No, bullshit.
Because we had guys picking Zapata. We had guys in the Discord picking Zapata. Then way back to that Magic Mom 6. You know, I want to see what y'all gonna hate, man. You know, I want to see what you gonna do.
Man, shut your
they
ass
told
up.
me I was old and crazy, and I just think everybody's trash because why would I shit on Shakur Stevenson's best win, which is Williams Zapata? I said, because Williams Zapata is not good. He's not shit. He's terrible. Have you watched this guy fight?
Exactly.
He's trash.
He should have lost to Tevin Farmer the first time they fought when he got dropped.
Yep.
Look, in that second fight, Jason, you got a one-armed guy who's injured in front of you. And he drops you again. You can't do shit with him. An injured guy. Come on, man. And y'all trying to tell me this dude is good because the sanctioning body ranked him number one? I don't care what he's ranked. He's trash.
Yep. And these guys know that, man. That's why I don't go with all that. Oh, but he's a champion and all that other stuff, man. None of that really matters at all, man. But hey, man.
All champions ain't made the same, you know.
Exactly. So stop talking about who done won championships and who hasn't. You agree?
Who cares, man? In this day and age, it don't matter. Back in the day, to be the champ, that means you beat everybody.
We gotta take it case by case. We gotta take it case by case nowadays. We can't just go and throw it on all of the champ. We gotta go case by case, you know. So
yeah, I know.
I
agree.
Like Rolando beating Barroso, that's kind of questionable. You know, that was kind of questionable, but you know, it is what it is.
I get mad when some of these guys try to compare these guys to like a Hagler. You can't compare them to because Marvin fought everybody. Everybody that was in the division who got to number one got beat.
Facts.
Everybody.
Facts.
Yep.
Everybody.
All right, well, gentlemen, I appreciate you all calling in, man. We gotta go ahead and wrap this one up. We actually started an hour and 15 minutes before our normal start time, and we are at about 30 minutes before our normal end time. So, man, we got y'all bonus content today. We appreciate y'all, man. Thanks, everybody. All right, man. You
Y'all be easy, man.
All right, peace.
Appreciate you.
Thanks to everybody that called in, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for the super chats. And yeah, man, Jason got to get on this, you know, creating this content so we can bring y'all fresh content next week in the world of boxing. We will be watching. Go make sure you support the GWOAT, even though I don't agree with everything that she says. Like claiming that she got headbutted, which was just so
BS. Wasn't no headbutt.
Oh, that was such BS. But go support anyway, man, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, she's doing her thing. So, all right, we'll be watching it tonight, and we'll have content this week. Until next time, peace.
Peace.